All right, all right. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We are back for another riveting episode of The Wanderer. So, I hope you all have been having a wonderful day. And I hope you all enjoy the show as we are about to begin very soon. Yes, very soon. Check out my notes in here properly. Yep. So, with that, gonna get them all rounded up and ready to roll. All right, I'm letting them wrap up this convo so we get this started. Who would like to do a recap?
I started one. We went to a cool library. Once upon a time, we went to a cool
Started to
library.
burn down.
You guys unlocked it with the secret door where Flora was not there. Inside, you found some random books that had a couple of them had journals hidden inside, if I'm remembering correctly. And weren't they like talking about dancing and singing or something like that? Or what was the deal? Who has the books?
I do not.
Several of us have books. Yeah, there was one on music and one on dancing, and um, there were also books that were hollowed out and had journals inside of them, and we didn't read any of those. And we even got a book from the person who set all the booby traps in this special room,
Oh.
and we never read it, and we never investigated the
Wow,
other
that
half of
was
the
really
room.
stupid of us. I thought the books were about music and dancing. I thought they were journal entries. I thought we were reading the journals.
Oh no, that was the title names. Was
Okay.
was about dancing, one was about singing, but then inside were journals.
We
Ah.
opened the first page, and then somebody set off a fire in the library. Who will remain unnamed.
Uh-huh.
Well, okay then. That's fair. Yeah, so then we opened those doors which had a fire trap on them and put out a little fire in the library. Very small. It was nothing to write home about.
I mean, I think 2 full bookshelves might have caught on fire by the time we got it under control, but
It was like the children's
it was
section. It's
fine.
fine.
Sure. Yeah, let's go with that. You're like, it was just books on goblins. Who needed it anyway? Oh, and I had
And-
also found 2 books on elven architecture that I'm going to bring back to town in the hopes that maybe they will be helpful for rebuilding our area, our little town. Yeah, but then we did eventually get into that inner room where I masterfully unlocked the treasure chest that was in the center of the room on my first try. And then decided to check for traps, but it was already too late and accidentally animated the armor around the room that started to come out and was like, oh, there was like a cauldron bubbling with some like spell components that help to coordinate the armor into dancing, and they created these like concussive attacks, which like deafened us, if I remember right, for like 6 rounds or something silly. And we were able to finally take them all out. Thankfully, I was able to escape before they straight up killed me. And then my brain, I can't, hold on one second. Kaito was the hero of the day and basically did the most in taking them out. Good barbarian centaur. Centaur's the best. So yeah. And then we came in, and then discovered that the contraption in the corner was like a magical radio. And if you jumped inside of it, as Price did, and it played the music, it also was very soothing. I can't remember all the details. Price, you'll have to probably fill in the gaps. But it had like a mage wheel that would like turn the volume up and down, and you guys had opened up the kind of boombox outer part to grab the actual magic radio inside and to take with us, if I remember right. That's what I remember of that part. Yeah.
We I did get a fantastic loot out of it.
Oh, that's right.
Opened the desk and found the Journal of Manifold Mana Rim, and I didn't get to flip through the journal, but we do know that bards tell of a man who has gone mad from obsession to work and studies unraveling mysteries of the world, and it drove him away from his friends and his family, and he wanted to know, why is Arcane so unstable? Why are there so many anomalies? Why is the weave just so dangerously unstable, yet the spellcasters can still conjure food and fireballs and they can summon entities, but what's the purpose of it being out of tune? Bards speculate that he RNN OFT and made a hovel and died, never to be heard of again. Hovels plural, rather. The cube said that specifically. He made hovels plural, like he has many homes. Worded intently. And then everybody took a short rest here. We didn't investigate the whole place. There were like maybe the top half wasn't really, but we can always come back. Lots of rocks that were left unturned. We didn't read any of the books. We then went to the mines because we've just been putting it off so long. We were like, all right, we're going to get there at the end of the episode no matter what. That way it's not another, well, this is day 4 of going to find those mines and we found something shiny and got distracted and now it's nighttime and we came back again. So we ended in the cave, right?
Right at the entrance to it, I think, didn't we?
We saw the inside. Yeah, we're at the very entrance and he put us on a new map.
Yeah. There it is.
You didn't think I took notes on Mana Wyrm over there?
You sure did. I'm very impressed. I think the later it gets, the less my brain works, and I don't remember any of that.
You not?
So kudos to you. Also, what did you spell?
Hmm?
RONOFT?
RUNNOFT. Oh, that's the "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" reference, Running Away. Because the dad
Okay.
didn't want the kid to know that the mom ran off, right? So he's like, she RUNNOFT.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
All right. Well, distribute the singular point of inspiration as you would deem.
Gotta be
To flow.
Kali Arkuth, yeah.
You started it.
He
Plus, me and her already have inspiration.
took like 2 sentences worth of notes. And I think I have
Excellent.
inspiration as well.
I do not actually have one. So,
What? I thought you got one from yesterday's intro. Or last week.
and then I spent it,
Oh.
Her spending her inspiration. Okay.
right? As we were supposed to do, right?
I said I was gonna
So-
spend it no
Oh,
matter what,
awesome.
and I didn't.
Oh, perfect. Well, yeah, if
Mhm.
Laura, if you and Kuth both have inspiration,
Please.
then I'd be happy to take it. Thank you.
Please do.
Thank you so much. Man, it's so nice to be able to pop out my character sheet. I love that.
What was the thing we discovered wasn't quite working? Oh, the like you hover over
Mouse over spells.
abilities, but it's
Mm.
yeah, okay. So that doesn't work, but it is nice still.
And Zed, did you want to change your name in here to Price for your character or no? I see a Zedarian.
Oh. I would never have known who it was.
I think it's just my profile in Foundry. It should still be
Hmm.
Price. See here, we'll do a check roll just to start things off. There we go.
Sweet. Okay, cool. Looks good.
I lost mouse control, camera control, camera control. Hello, there we go. So, you guys have entered into a cave. The walls around you only faintly suggest any hints of moisture. However, there's a lawnmower outside of my window, so
Cave with windows.
sometimes I wonder, it's like, does it really take you that long to mow a lawn? Like, seriously? Like, anyway. So these cave walls are, you walked in here, there's still a little bit of fresh air from the cave entrance you stepped in, and there's a little bit of a breeze that, that washes over you as you cross the threshold, as it were. But as you look around, goddamn, I need to hydrate. You immediately see, let's see who could see what. Just checking vision
Is it
ranges.
dark in here?
It is.
I'm gonna get out my new little torch that I stole from the wall in the library.
Nice.
Dude's been mowing the lawn for hours.
We already did that.
Did what?
Laura and I lit up our torches before we ended session.
Yeah, we
So they
did.
should be
why
active.
there's light here. Yeah, I can already see light.
Yeah.
You guys see?
Like, we did that? Question mark, Flora?
Yeah, we definitely did that. Why would we go into a cave with no light? Come on.
Because we need ore for something.
I do.
I think we
Make
don't need
stuff
the
and things.
ore. We have to clear the. I mean, we need the ore, but our job is to make sure it's safe for the goblins to come mine. Is that right?
Think so.
Yeah. And to find where the ore is. We need to know where the ore is. And also to make the cave safe. As safe as possible, anyway.
As
Yeah.
safe as a cave can be.
Yeah. Hey, at least hopefully this one's not a disappearing cave.
Laura looks back and goes, "What?" I don't know
I
anything
mean,
about
the last
disappearing caves.
The last one didn't disappear with us in it. but when we first came to this area, one of our first quests from the
Trying to
Adventurers
mitigate
Guild
a little bit of the
was
lawnmower.
actually to investigate a cave that had appeared in the area, which is actually where we met Quip and Fodder and One Arm and Dung. So yeah,
So it's not
It
a
was-
case of disappearing cave, it's a case of appearing caves.
well, and then it disappeared
Oh,
shortly after we cleared the cave.
interesting.
Yeah, that's where we
Maybe
first
it
met
went
the
to the
cultists.
Feywild, like all the food on the table.
It
in the
could
end.
have it. It seemed more from what we had learned because we found this spooky, like evil undead book in there that whoever whoever the book had wanted to try and get back to, like some real big bad guy, might have conjured the cave into existence and then conjured it back out of existence. I don't know. It could be traveling around the world. We're not really sure. Didn't seem like it was something that had to do with the Feywild at the time, but you never know.
Mm.
Oh, and when we get back to town, who was it that can speak Infernal?
Mwah.
Excellent. Well, Kaito, you should probably go chat with Luana, the guild mistress, because I do remember way back when we were dealing with a kind of a rain issue, and it seemed to be worse depending on the activity of the cultists that were trying to summon something super spooky. And thankfully we were able to stop them. But when Luana was talking about the investigation, she said, we'd be welcome to ask the investigators, but we would have to know infernal or celestial. So she might be able to put you in touch with someone to get more information about what they had learned from that might give us an idea if there are anybody else that we need to go take care of in the area.
Remind me when we get back, because I won't remember.
I will try to do that. I'll make a little note on the map. Be like, Kaito, Arrow, Luana, Infernal. This will make total sense.
As long as you understand that now.
All right, that's as muffled as I can get the stupid lawnmower. Anyway,
Oh, good.
so as I was saying, damp, dark cave, moss lining the walls, a faint breeze from outside in, and darkness. Aside from, the use of your torchlight. And they are okay.
We see any like pathways from where we are, or no?
Are you not able to see the walls?
I could see pathways.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're pathways or it's just more rock.
I can see a pathway with a river going through it. I can see one that goes to
Okay,
the left.
Mr. Sees in the dark.
Well,
I see a
can't
little
see
chunk
that.
that looks like a moon-shaped rock. I don't
What?
see enough to know anything more.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I'm
that's the
with
pathway.
her.
So basically, whatever isn't black is walkway.
Yeah. So I'm definitely not going to go first, but I wouldn't mind going to this little dead end over here and just being like, "Oh, is there anything interesting here? What are we looking for specifically? Ore, like a certain type of
Ore.
ore?"
Any type of ore, but probably like iron and copper.
What button do you hold down to be able to place your figure wherever you want?
Spacebar? Oh, that
Yeah,
one.
measure
Spacebar?
out and then
No way.
spacebar.
Like mid, it's shift.
Oh, shift. Okay.
Where'd you go?
There it is.
There you
All right. I just want to investigate this little. Is there anything interesting here? Any ore sticking out? Any Minecraft coal that we can use?
Give me a perception. One moving way up there, not okay.
Random stealth check from Kalia.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny that you're sneaking behind Flora.
Well, I was rolling myself in the idea that I would be stealthy as I walk through here to explore.
And are these
Before
perception
going
checks
into the
with
area.
disadvantage for those without a light?
Well, I
No,
have dark vision.
No, if anything,
because
it's better.
it's illuminated from torchlight.
Flyer,
I
fire
understand what we were
will
talking about.
glint. Will make the ore glinty and sparkly.
Nice.
Can't
I
talk. Sorry.
just brought it up because a couple days ago, like Sunday, I was talking about if you don't have a light and you have dark vision, you still have disadvantage on all your ability to see things because it treats it as dim. Dim light is you having disadvantage on being able to perceive things. So even with dark vision, we still need like torches and stuff to be able to not run into traps and stuff. It just makes it a little tiny less scarier. I got a 13.
On a 13. Yeah, no, there's nothing here.
The cold, damp wall. All right.
On a rock.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And
I
I'm
wish
being
I found a
stealthy as I come out to here. I rolled perception when I was back here to see if I sense anything in particular, but obviously everything just seemed perfectly normal. So I'm gonna come out here. And should I roll perception again for this new area?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm carrying that on for.
Okay.
Because this is you essentially looking around as you're moving forward. So I'm just kind of counting that perception as this is just part of your looking around as you're moving.
Sounds good. Do we hear anything other than like water running from over here?
Nope, just water running. Because now that you're
Okay.
there, you can see like a small stream that goes through the cave and it bends and winds, and the water looks pretty clear, actually.
All right, Flora wants to get on this action. Can I do a little perception check over here?
Sure.
I did do normal and not disadvantage. What was the?
Well, you have a torch, so. So on an 18, it wouldn't. Over there, would they see 5, 10, 15, 20, 50?
that cloak is holding you back
Ooh,
again,
a
Price.
stealth check. What's Bryce doing?
Okay,
Makes
so on an 18, you are very sure you hear some noise in the darkness coming from the east of you.
Is okay.
But you don't really know what it is.
We're just gonna hop back over here and call you. Hey, there's some noise down there.
I'll go check it out.
And Price is being stealthy. What's Kaito and Vault doing?
Well,
Mm,
he's
just
just
one
kind of
sec.
like trying to keep up with the others.
I picture Price is tiptoeing around, but his cloak is just like billowing behind him really obviously.
I love it.
It's flapping really loudly.
Yeah, he's just like hitting the cave walls and stuff.
Like a flag in the wind.
Like a tay in the wind. Sorry.
All right, so Kali, you're moving forward.
Mhm.
I need you, as you step to that spot, I need you to make me a dexterity save. As
Ruh-roh.
the stonework beneath your foot just kind of collapses,
Oh,
and you didn't really catch it at the right moment, but it just seems like there's a lot of cracks and just instability. Not even necessarily somebody prepared it. It's just, you kind of get a feeling that some bits in here may be affected by erosion of some kind. Because,
Okay.
there's water in here. But with an 18, you jump out of the way, no problem. It's just a little pitfall. Doesn't look like it was crafted by anybody. It doesn't look like it was set there intentionally. Just a circumstance
Well-
of the cave.
let's see. Out of character question. If I lit a torch and laid it on the ground, would it go out right away or would it stay lit for a while?
A torch can burn when they're on the ground.
I'm going to put a torch down so that anybody coming in can see that there's a hole there.
Are you dropping the
kind of
torch
whisper.
in the
Yeah,
hole or
DM,
next to it?
put a
No,
light
next to the
source
hole.
in.
Next to
the
okay.
hole.
So
And I'll
30,
tell
30.
Flora, be like, hey, careful as we go in there. It looks like there's some of the floor is not very solid.
5, 10,
Thanks.
15, 20,
So keep an eye out.
5,
Maybe
30.
pass the word along.
Okay. Flora's gonna go back to the group. Be like, guys, be careful walking. There are holes. Price, did you
Okay.
hear me?
Dangerous game of telephone ever.
Price, are you listening? There's holes, so watch out. You'll slip
yeah.
right down one and disappear, unless that's a flying cape. Have you tried yet? Why don't we
He's
go jump
gonna
off
hop.
something really high outside?
There
It
we
probably
go.
doesn't start working until you get enough velocity.
Oh. He's kind of like hopping up and down just to see if it like catches.
I think we should find something tall and you should jump off. Maybe inside there'll be an opportunity.
That sounds like bad advice.
1, 2,
What do you
3.
know?
Or we could keep exploring the cave.
You don't have a cool flying cape.
3.
I know you just
The
told us
duck's
there's
mom.
holes in this cave. Last we
Right.
need him to break through one.
Bryce is gonna start trying to climb on top of Kato's back.
Oh no. He's coming like, oh no. What are you doing?
Wait, I gotta see this.
What are you doing?
I gotta jump off something a little bit tall.
Are you
Kato,
calling
can
me
you
just a
hold
little
him
bit
up
tall?
above your head and then toss him?
I'm not tossing
Throw
him.
me.
No.
Throw me that way.
4,
Throw
5,
me what
6,
way?
Toward the
14.
hole.
No.
I'll fly over it. Be incredible.
How much do you
Guess
weigh
what?
anyway?
Alright,
How far
fine.
could I-
So like
How far could I
start
throw him? I'm now
running down.
actually randomly curious how far I could throw him.
I'm pretty sure you could throw me really far. Based
That's
on
what I'm
whatever that
asking the
feat
DM.
was that you could like carry and tip stuff that's super heavy.
Oh, it's just for being centaur. My bigger build.
We could potentially use that in battle at some point.
Mr. DM, how far would I actually be able to throw Price if I were to actually try?
Let's see. What is your strength?
A number. 16. I think. +3, whatever that means. I can't
So there's
just
a lot
click
of
it. Okay,
there's
I
a lot
can't
of
click it.
math involved. So hold on.
Let's make a roll. Never mind, I don't want to roll
How many
that.
times you can throw it?
You know, an improvised thrown weapon has a normal range of 20
thrown in.
feet and a long range with disadvantage of 60. If we could argue that he's a improvised weapon when thrown,
We don't decline. Each score 6, a total of 5
So
spaces.
20 to 60.
Your object.
60 feet is
5e.
wild.
Which would if I just picture trying to throw Price 60 feet, and regardless of what happens, he's gonna come running back. It works. I could fly.
Yeah, if I actually made the 60 foot, you would land in front of Kalia. That's how far I could technically throw you in that direction.
The
I think
typical,
we would
let's
immediately.
see. So the typical throwing range is usually 10 to 30. You can have it to 5 feet, 10 feet further for every 1/4 of your drag. Let's see. Trying to make sure this is a rule as written. But you usually can't throw people that far.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you think about it, like you can't even throw like hatchets that far, let alone a hefty person who's not as aerodynamic.
But he does have the cape of billowing.
Yeah, it's a capability, not a cape of flying.
It might give him some air though.
Mhm. It could.
I love
could
where the
catch air.
session's
What if
going.
we roll athletics and try and figure it out?
Object interactions.
Athletics.
Roll a D100. Maybe the cloak was mislabeled.
I'm looking for athletics. Oh, there's
No,
athletics.
you gotta ask the. I was just joking. You gotta ask the DM.
I was just randomly gonna do it just to see what would happen. Like, not even necessarily actually doing anything. I just was wondering what the role would turn out because now I'm curious because there's always that what if, you know? 'Cause it's fine.
As long as you designate that it's a what if.
No, it's a what if. I'm not
No,
actually
make
going to
make
throw
do it
him.
for real. No, no. Line
What?
in the sand. Yeah, this is you trying all your roll an athletics check. If you get below a 12, he breaks his nose.
Right, that's-
No, I'm not rolling it. I don't want to actually hurt the guy. That's like
Well, sometimes you don't-
against-
sometimes you don't
wants to
intend it to happen, but some things just happen.
Yeah, and that's part of his backstory. And he's like, I'm not gonna go on a maybe. Fine.
Yeah, the 2060s for like daggers, hand axes, and improvised weapons. But you gotta think those things are weighing like less than 10 pounds.
Mhm.
This is an old man. He'd probably like, what are you, like 60 pounds?
I don't know, he's
80.
tiny though. He's a tiny boy. He's
I
the
don't even know
shortest in the party
He's a
right now.
baby.
Yeah, but
I
he's
can
got
see my weight.
inventory also that you have to account for the weight.
Inventory?
Okay, that is fair.
Inventory. I don't know. I said it so weird.
Inventory.
My brain slowed down in the middle of that word.
Wrong emphasis in the wrong syllable.
Oh, that was fun. I thought you just wanted to sound cool.
I am an inventor. I got
I
inventory.
don't say normal words like you guys.
Figure, all right.
Okay,
So he weighs
you
like
guys-
100.
That's like 45 pounds plus your.
Flora,
back.
Flora's
All right, we got overly
gonna laugh,
derailed
but
by
then
this.
say like,
Let's,
"Hey,
let's
stop
continue.
messing around. Kalia's all by herself down that hallway right now.
Well, let's
Time to
go.
get to work."
I assume Price is still on his back, so he's about to go for a ride.
Flora's gonna point out the hole to you as you come through.
Oh, there's also a torch beside it, so he would know to go around it.
Would he?
I think so,
Price, don't fall down this hole.
because the torch is by the hole. I assume I'd be able to see the fact that there is a hole there. You know?
Yep, and there's a light source.
Yeah.
30-30. Yep. So yeah, you
Well-
guys are walking past the hole in the ground.
I'm
Yep.
actually gonna do this. This is
Are these the
You-
holes on the ground right here? I
Yeah.
don't know.
No.
No, those are just
It's
like
right here.
stones.
Okay, well, I saw circles. All right.
Let me just draw a thing for them. Let's do a square.
Can I draw on this map?
Gonna put it
There you
right
go.
there.
There's the hole.
Did we lose Kalia?
No, I'm here.
Okay, because we did get derailed and you've been quiet.
I
No,
also
that's
drew
right.
You guys
something
do your
else
thing.
that I can't erase. Sorry about that. Don't know what that is.
Perfect.
Psst.
So I'll whisper to Kaito as he comes along and be like, Flora said she heard something from over here, but I don't see anything just yet. But be careful as you walk along because the floor is kind of crumbling in. Do you hear me back there, Vald? Kit?
Yep.
Okay, good. Bryce?
Whispering loudly,
Stage
30
would be
feet
like,
away.
hey, guys.
Kind of going
Flora's
to give her a
gonna-
look if she actually does that. Like,
Stop
okay,
and flick her big long ear up again and see if she can hear anything. Or, like, to figure out which direction it's coming from, maybe.
So you had got the 18.
yeah, she did.
So at this point, I'd probably say it'd be maybe a little more on the investigation side. Because you know something's here now. So now you're kind of like actively looking for it.
I don't know. I don't know where it came from.
Ooh, Now
Ooh,
I know where
dang.
to look. We're doing good.
So Kalia at 20 plus 0. So 20
Plus 0.
Mhm.
plus 0 minus 0. Divide by
Mhm.
0.
But don't multiply by 0.
Yet. You are very certain you can hear the sounds of maybe a fight going on
Mm.
somewhere up here. Ping that. Keep pinging.
All right. I'll whisper to Kaito and Flora, be like, guys, sounds like there's a fight going on in this direction over this way. And to clarify, my stealth is still active, right? My stealth roll.
Yep.
Okay.
Should I put out my torch?
Wait, before I go, I'll be like, let me go check it out. I'll be right back. If they aren't coming here now, then you're probably still fine. I'll be right back. Where's my measurement?
Human.
Kaito, if I have to put out my torch, can I catch a lift with you so I can see? Well, I won't be able to see, but you can see.
Oh, hey.
You can use the same torchlight that I'm using. It's not like only I can see my light, right? That's how torches work.
I meant if we all had to put out our torches, but you can't see in the dark either?
No, I cannot.
Okay, well then never mind.
Ooh, can I attach a light source to a character?
So, walking up on this, that isn't the guy we met. Those aren't the merchants, right? Where
Nope.
are they?
These appear to be two praying mantis-looking humanoids.
It's
And a
actually
human.
perfect for her.
And
And
who's fighting whom?
one of the mantises is, they seem to be fighting this human woman. Let's get their images ready for y'all. So, basically like this four-armed, chitinous hide bug person. Like they don't even have like a human head. It's it's more of a bug eye, kind of buggy eye, like antennas, mandibles, just the whole package. And they seem to be kind of going at it with this. It looks like a green-haired woman. You can't really see a
Like
lot of her
us.
features because they don't seem to be standing still very long. There's like punching each other and ducking and diving and weaving, and they're just kind of going at it. Meanwhile, there's this third person entity, also a praying mantis-looking individual, who actually has like this teal-looking skin, all like almost aqua-esque, and they're just kind of sitting there. I mean, you can't really tell if they have eyes closed or not, but they're just sitting there, and they just seem to be in a very meditative state, like hands crossed in front of them, legs crossed.
Well, if it looks like more of a brawl, I'm not going to jump in just yet, but I am going to come back and let everybody know what I found about the three individuals there. And I guess I probably should have rolled insight while I was over there, but I'm just gonna let them know, be like, hey, we might need to go help someone, but it also could just be sparring. I'm not really sure if the people are actually under attack or not, but there's three individuals over there. We should probably I go help one of them if they need it. Back me up. I'll come over this way again.
Okay, why did I not move?
I'm gonna walk really carefully because Flores doesn't
Yeah,
want to fall
not-
down a hole.
Show them.
He's just following Kalia. If she goes, no.
So I'll
Let's
Okay.
be
like
as
somewhat-
stealthy as we can as we sneak over there.
Oh, really?
I'll
Okay.
somewhat holler
I'll
at
be as
them
stealthy as I can.
as we all arrive.
Damn it.
Oh dear.
I'm a horse. What do you expect?
I mean, that seems pretty on the nose.
You are clip clopping on
Oh.
rocks.
I'm better than bald though.
One as well doesn't fall through the floor. We're good. No, and now Price is like super stealthy. Is your cloak like helping you hover along the floor? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, I've got it like wrapped up. I'm just holding it so it doesn't make any noise.
Mhm.
Excellent.
I
So as we all,
apparently tripped on my face and made a loud yell.
I don't look like. Are you good?
Ouch!
You good? You good? Do you need a hand
Alright.
up?
Either way, here's the representative artwork.
I don't. Oh, there it is.
oh,
Oh,
cool.
When you
He's
said
a
going at
monk.
Do
it,
we know a lot about Thrycreen?
Wow. I just have images of that book, web novel.
And the image
Wait,
for
where's the
the
human?
Kalia.
I'm getting that image right now.
The one that you had the
Because it's a
the-
very long list of NPCs, so I gotta.
Wandering in. The one you turned me on to.
one. I don't remember what it was.
Suddenly, I
What,
cannot
Wandering
spell.
In. Yeah. Oh
Where is
yeah.
it? The fuck is it? Hold on.
Antinium.
Search actors.
When you said going at it, I thought you meant something totally different.
This isn't Baldur's Gate.
Be like,
man.
Flora, I don't think your services will be needed in this. It's more of a brawl, potentially.
XC.
Hopefully no midwifery needed yet. Well, as we all come up,
Yes,
I'll be like,
that's why.
oh
SH.
there. You
E.
need assistance?
Why do we all stealth walk up here? We're just gonna yell at them anyway.
So that, you
Well,
know,
I
we won't be here before. Well,
was not
That's
stealth.
what I hate about.
That
I
was
can't just show the
literally
token
Tyler
art.
asking, not me.
Bugging the
I-
shit out of me. And
I
for
was gonna
some
say,
reason,
Bald's probably our best bet for communicating with them, right? Don't Thri-kreen. They don't got mouths to. They don't use words. They speak telepathically.
where the fuck is it?
I've never seen one before, so I'm not
I
sure.
have it on the
You didn't
board,
go
But
so
I
it should be
do
in the
wanna
thing.
know.
Thri-kreen?
School,
Did I fuck up?
Oh, they don't.
when I was like a small child.
I thought you didn't get no learning for midwifing.
No, it's more of a
No.
Learn as you go.
learn as you
No.
learn as you
Oh,
go.
was
right?
actually worried
I
for
was
a
trying to
second.
think of the right word
You
for
were
it. What
gonna
do you call it?
say-
Apprenticeship or something like that. Sorry.
That it was just a hobby.
Yeah, they don't teach you about how to do that stuff. You just go in and you just figure it out, you know?
Oh,
Learn by doing.
Yeah.
Just wait until some
Forgot
poor
about that.
woman's in her most vulnerable state and then jump in there.
How much you
That
want to
gives
do?
me
Breathe as
concern.
fast as you can. Right.
It was at the very bottom of my freaking list. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Helpful. All right. So when I holler at them, because I
You look
guess
Does anybody
familiar.
actually
I'm
see
back.
them? Because I do not.
Hang on. Now that I'm back, oh, I
Oh yeah.
Have we this
Like
this
this.
is still same day, like
No.
we just left the library, right?
We
Okay.
did have a short. Some of us had a short rest though.
short rest. Yeah.
I took
I
a
think
nap.
I did do
persuaded
that,
you.
yeah.
That does not get your spells back, but it will let you. heal.
No, but I think I do remember healing for like 1 or 2 hit die though.
All right, so you walk up and yell at them.
Yeah, just like to see if they need help. Because they could be part of, they could know each other and be sparring. I don't know. But they could also be fighting. And I don't want to make assumptions as to who needed help from who. So figure at least get them to stop.
So the two of them are completely focused, like they peer. It looks like they peer over to you, but briefly, and then they turn to each other and continue. While the teal skin looking one is just. They seem to notice you.
I'll be like, are you in distress? I'll go a little closer.
And you know what? They're like jumping and flipping around. Like this guy like jumps off the wall, does like a flying kick, like lands over here, like almost right on top of you as they're like still going at it.
Parkour.
Right?
I've heard of
And
this.
I'll give you guys some room.
And she's just like rolling with it. Like they are way too focused on, fighting each other. You don't seem to sense any like malicious intent. Like that
Okay.
seems pretty obvious. Because you could definitely see like some of the hits that would have that did land didn't do like they didn't like break any ribs or like break any nose or anything like that.
In here in the dark?
Well, they might have dark vision as well.
They do not
Oh.
need assistance. They are
Is
training.
that what? Ah, well, very good. Glad we didn't break their concentration. Just wanted to check since we heard fighting and wanted to make sure no one was being unfairly attacked, but they seem pretty well matched.
He just nods.
What are they training for?
Probably training fighting. Oops. Maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
There's the order of the open
Well,
palm.
we don't want to disturb you
Right.
too much. You look like you're meditating, but is this
No, it was close fist. It was close
cave
fist.
an area that you claim as home or a base?
No. We travel. We train. Well, they train. I rate their training.
Oh, so are you their mentor then?
I am their overseer for the moment.
Well, that seems pretty great. Always good to get better in the things that we're working on. Well, I am Kalia, and our group is actually from the town that's not too far from here. And when their training, yours or their training is at a good stopping point, you'd be more than welcome to visit our town if you need material or, to rest or restock supplies.
We have a monastery for any supplies necessary. Otherwise, we survive outside of those walls. Training can be harsh. Conditioning is important.
Absolutely. Best way to survive.
Hi, sorry to interrupt. Have you seen any ore in these caves?
Yes.
Ooh, could you point us in the right direction?
And he basically points the back direction you came.
I guess we still have some exploring to do.
We do. Well, I'll turn to him and say, well, thank you for the conversation. And we would love to, would it be, hold on, out of character, I got to stop and think for a second. Would it be appropriate to come and visit your monastery?
Of course. Our monastery is welcome to all travelers.
Well, that's wonderful. What direction is it from the cave?
It is north of here. A small clearing. Perfect for solitude. Away from the hustle and the bustle of city life.
That sounds very peaceful. Perfect spot for a monastery. Well, thank you. We will leave you to your training. We're like, come on, Flora, let's go check out that more.
And like the 3 Kreen looking person like flips the lady over his shoulder, but she like lands on her feet and takes up a defensive stance.
I just want to see if they're telling the truth.
Yep. Everything that he said is accurate and truthful.
I'll kind of gesture to.
He seems to be in a
Valentine.
very notable state of like almost like Zen. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that's okay. I'll gesture to you guys over here and be like, this seems like they're training, and it's really not our place to interrupt. They don't seem in distress, so but it does seem like there was some ore spotted back this way, so we should probably keep exploring.
And it, just as you're having all these conversations and thoughts, they're just kind of it's almost like a beautiful dance that they're doing. Like, it takes 2 to tango, but obviously it's combat related.
I'm glad we didn't just like roll up and start shooting. So, since I assume that everybody heard my suggestion, I figure they're going to explore however they want to explore.
He's close to
Um,
shifting winds, right?
I'd like to I'll come out this way. I kind of want to go maybe check the water and see if there's like shiny bits of things. So, oh, like, well, that's water. Do I find anything of note with my really great 8?
Yeah, it looks like water.
Sweet.
Oh, look at this beautifully split up party. So, Kit, what are you doing over there, Kit? I saw you moving closer.
Oh, they're dancing, so I'm just gonna provide little music so that they can just have like some little workout tunes, right? Because I got that new +2 loot. I'm just gonna, help them out a little bit, right?
Give me a performance.
Okay. Oof. Not that great. Not that great. It's not my. It's almost like it's a tune meant for something completely different, and I just add words to it, and it's not like you might be expecting everybody was kung fu fighting or something, but that's not the song that comes to mind. Instead, I'm just like strumming, and I'm just like, "Hey, you can train if you want to. You can spar all effing day, 'cause you're the best in the world, and can nobody ever take that away." And I'm just trying to like change it up a little bit, right? Because they can spar if they want to. They can leave their friends behind.
I love it.
They can indeed.
Just
So,
unwarranted, unrequested music accompaniment.
so I need to know who was hanging out near who, because I saw tokens moving everywhere and stuff happens.
I'm moving back here. I was on my way over to tell Val that I saw Kaito going north and to recommend that we go join him.
Okay, so I'll put you there.
Mm-hmm.
So Price and Flora, what were you two doing? Were you hanging around? Both
I was
of
more or
them.
less just kind of following everyone off to the west, kind of toward the water.
All right, so you'd also be there. All right, Flora. Where were you going? The game is paused with intent. I just need to know who's where.
Oh, I just realized I'm muted. I'm really sorry. I was following Kalia until I heard Kit start playing music, and then I kind of stopped and got really annoyed at him. Like, what is he
What?
doing?
Why would you be annoyed? It's
We're
beautiful.
we're going on a. There's no time for. Get over here.
There's no time for enjoying life because we're looking for rocks.
Sure would be nice if we had exploring cave music. Why do they? Just because they're fighting, they get cool music?
Well, they're doing something interesting. We're not.
Hey, exploring caves is fun.
There's some more than others. So, Kaito, you were just following the water there, going around this rock. I saw you do a couple of looksy-loos. What were you looking for?
I didn't want to interrupt any of the conversations, but he was looking to see if there was like an area that would be like worth jumping across. Because he did see that bit of rock over there, but I don't know how far across that is, and I wasn't about to go walking into water. I don't know.
I mean, it's only a
But bad
5
things
foot.
happen. Well, I didn't know. But I was just wandering around.
Okay. So anyway, while you're wandering around,
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
give me a perception check.
This one. 30-20.
You are very confident where you are. You hear someone talking to you, very specifically in whispers
Like actually talking to me?
to you.
Can I actually
Okay.
hear what's being said?
With that, yes. You remember? The ones you hurt you. Do you remember? The pain you've wrought. And it echoes to And it's as you step to that point,
Can you tell which direction it's from, or is it just in his head?
you have no idea which direction. Maybe it is in your head. You don't really have anything to, utilize as context for such.
Oh boy, the not smart man ended up hitting this first. Okay.
Jeremy Fairweather.
That's the guy's name, yeah. Smart ass. Is he supposed to actually answer it? He's not. We don't know what we're supposed to do. We would like pause and like
Mhm.
try to see if we can tell there's a direction, but you said we can't, so we'd be like very confused and like not sure if we should stay put and wait for the others or if we should try to go back to the others.
Well, that ball is in your court.
I know, and I hate it. Well, he might
Well-
answer back at what about it?
Bring pain, pain, pain. Your friends. But all.
So-
And then game unpauses.
Okay. Oh.
But as that final echo of this, well, whatever it is it's referencing, right? You might not even know what the hell it's talking about.
Why did my light just turn off?
Your torch is snuffed out.
Well, that ain't good. I can't see shit. I think his literal answer would be, well, fuck.
Good answer.
And I wouldn't know what to do because you can't see. Just
Well, maybe while you're doing that, we probably would have been like, okay, I'll let them know, be like, hey, I saw Kaido go north and I don't see them anymore. We should probably go check to make sure he's okay. I'll holler over Flora, be like, Flora, we're gonna go north along the water. Want us to
We
wait
gotta
for you?
go. Yes. Can I go back over here and yell at Kid a little closer?
Yeah, the game's unpaused.
I'm
Kit.
fucking jamming over here.
I've been trying to figure out why
Do I have like a?
my dark vision's not working.
The dark vision should let you see in tones of gray when there's not a light source around. Whereas without it, it should be like you're closing your eyes, just pitch black.
Yeah, but I don't.
You
Your
have your
token,
token selected.
no, his token changed for some reason.
Oh,
Could I cast a little cantrip like in front of Kit
Oh, did it
to get its
change
attention?
when I deleted it on accident?
Yeah, I think that's probably what it did. Because you had 120, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Fixed.
That's. I was like, app is all weird. Thank you.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. These two are still duking it out. And I'd even say, because as part of that 10, make me a quick little give me a acrobatics just to get out of the way, because they're tumbling and rolling. They don't really seem to be paying any mind to where you are. So you kind of, maybe that 10, it's not the best performance in the world, but you're also trying to perform next to people who are currently performing. Like, imagine trying to like play a guitar next to a fire dancer, right? You're gonna not be able to put your full into it. And on an 8, they kind of bump into you, And let's see here. 20. And this lady's gonna like flip to the other side of you. As like the three queen was about to throw a punch, and she did like this backflip, and she used like she used your shoulders to like boost herself up and over to do like this flip in the air, almost like using you like a bit of terrain. And the three queen goes for a punch, but he stops it, less than an inch from your nose. And then he also does a sick little dodge, like around you, like a tumbling dodge. And they're just they're continuing their sparring with the newfound terrain piece. As now they're just dancing around you. And you're probably just like, holding your arms up as like they throw a punch, like in cartoons where like you're about to get hit, and just like bobbing and weaving your head. Like they don't seem like they're trying to
Look,
attack you or
as
anything.
they're fighting around me, right? No, I get the mood that's going on here, so I'm gonna change songs in the middle of it. This one doesn't even have words; it's just lute strums, right? And like I'm gonna say, like I'm even more focused. Maybe my eyes are squinted, almost shut, like elbow kind of like bent as I'm like strumming as hard as I could, and it's just like dun 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 dun, like just getting fucking Mortal Kombat around me. Like I'm just really feeling it.
The best way to partake of the art is to be the piece.
And this one's way more appropriate. How about them apples? All right. I just needed a change of song. That's all it was.
Laura's gonna just go get help. I'll go tell the group. This is a giant rock that I can't go around. I can't tell where I can go here. Hey, so Kit started playing. I'm sure you can hear. He started playing music, and now he's like in the middle of that brawl. I don't know if you
is
want to leave
he
him
safe?
a
Is he
trail of
training?
crumbs. Yeah, I think he's safe, but how's he
I
gonna
mean-
find us?
We can come back down here. I don't think he'd wander off. But I'm kind of more worried about Kaito. So we should probably go check on Kaito and then come back to Kit
I
and
can
drag
see
him off.
Kaito.
You can see Kaito?
Yeah.
They doing okay?
Yeah. Doesn't seem out of sorts.
Okay. Well,
Does anybody have anything we can leave on the ground to point where we went?
Hey, how's it
do
going,
I?
ghouls? Hello. Lucky luck.
well, here, since we aren't in this area anymore, I'll be right back. I'm gonna come over and grab my torch that I had over here
Why are Redeem's not playing?
and bring it with me.
Kit's gonna fall in the hole all the way back. Oh, maybe not.
I haven't even messed with Blur. Why is
So
it not
I'm
playing?
gonna put I'd like to move that torch over to like here-ish.
Not muted.
Like
And Kit
this
has
entrance?
invisibility or since you dark vision, so should be fine. Yeah, and then if you indicate the hallway we're going down,
Mm-hmm.
So you're
when he
removing
comes
a
through, he should
torch.
I'm gonna move the torch. I'd like to move it over here. Oh, there's my actual dark vision. Nice.
Oh, it's 20 and 20. Oops, I did 30-30. Okay, so torch is 20 and 20 light, 20 dim. Let me just... And you're putting it where? Ping it?
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Kind of just to indicate that we went through this direction.
So it's 20. I'm just using that as a temporary marker so I can put the light source down.
Okay. Yeah.
That
There's
circle right
a
there.
light somewhere in this dark cave.
So that is 20. That should be 20 dim, 20. Okay. Can't really differentiate that though, unfortunately. Wait. Rotation, emission in degrees, dim. Oh, dim 20, dim. Okay, perfect. It actually did it already. Sweet. So yeah, there's a torch down. Can Kaito see it?
I'm gonna follow Kalia.
Okay, so Kaito, you can now see some light emanating from the path that you took.
Perfect.
Okay.
So
Can she see them?
come up. You're like,
Yeah.
Kaito, everything good over here?
Gonna look over at her. I'm like, I'm not sure.
What happened?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Are you injured?
No, I'm not. Physically, I'm fine.
Mentally? What happened? Like, can you describe what happened?
A voice, but I don't know where it came from. He's gonna be very
Oh, that's
vague about it.
That's real spooky. Well, at that, then I'm gonna see. Would I roll perception or investigation if I'm looking for something specific like that to see if I hear anything?
So you're like listening for a voice?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Thinking that maybe he heard like with just whispers or something echoing.
kind of tricky when those two skills are so interweavable.
Maybe
I would
perception
say
because it's like
perception because you're listening.
okay. All right. Do I hear anything that or anything else of interesting note?
Nope. You hear nothing but the very faint, flow of water.
Well, I don't hear anything. Will you let us know if you hear it
And
again?
actually, with the 17, you probably hear some like cave bats. Probably hear some rodents chittering and squeaking somewhere in the caves.
Yeah, I'll tell you if I hear anything again.
Well, let's stay at least within eye line of each other from here on out, just in case. All right.
Right, my torch snuffed out. I should probably get that lit back up.
Oh yeah.
You can use mine.
Speaking of people being in line of sight, as you guys are grouping up, what are you up to, Kit? As they continue.
Well, I'm gonna wait for the whole song to finish. I don't mind being a couple minutes behind. Like I'm not gonna go do anything reckless or fight anything. And they left torches and stuff. I have a general idea of, I could probably track them down. So when this scene is over and the fighting's done, right? I'm just like Price just linked that music video, right? I feel like that's kind of the mood right now, right? Like when the song's over, then I'll go play catch up, right? You can't leave mid performance.
All right.
Plus, it's kind of cool because they're doing flips over me, and like I'm part of the show now.
I mean, you are a terrain piece to them at this point.
Yeah, I'm fine playing this part.
I'm fine being a terrain piece. This is fine.
I guess I'll communicate to Guy since these two are fighting, right? And just almost shouting over my own music as if I couldn't just stop playing and not have to do that, right? And just being like, so y'all are from some kind of big city? Is that what you were saying?
No, a monastery.
Where's the monastery at?
North of here.
North of here. I
Only
think I'm
a few
from-
miles.
Where are we from? Are we from west of here? Never east. Are we east of here?
Let's see. You headed. Gotta get my reference sheet. On. You left. There. Northeast, I believe. Northeast-ish. Yeah, because the mines were north.
We live northeast?
No, you came. This is northeast of where you came from.
Okay. Like I'm from a little southwest of here. You ever heard of Del Roof?
No, I have not.
and most people hadn't because it's real tiny, and apparently made of mostly goblins, and the mayor's an ogre, I think, but he's real nice. Hey, maybe we could go hang out at your monastery sometime, and we could, like travel between your group and our group, and we could trade bread and wine and stuff like that, or whatever y'all need. We're just a bunch of big friendly people.
As I said, all are welcome in our monastery.
Well, right back at you. All are welcome in Del Ruth, as far as I'm aware. Could you imagine if we had some of our little goblins like traveling up to your monastery and learning your wisdoms and being able to do flips and stuff like, and I'm gesturing with my head because my hands are busy with the loot. The two fighting, like this is just wild. I just love just watching this. It's almost like a dance, isn't it?
To some extent, yes. Our
Oh, I'm
techniques
kid-
are unusual to
Mhm.
some.
Well, yeah, because that's what makes it interesting, though, right? If everybody did the same thing, then there wouldn't be no point in getting to know nobody. I'm Kit Briarwood, by the way. I don't know if we did introductions or
Wait, can you
nothing.
guys not see? What? How come you guys can't see? Oh my god.
And you are?
1 sec. Because I'm noticing the stream can't see token, so I
Because it's dark.
they can see those. They can't see these. Well, I'll fix that later. Then that is what they called me.
All right, Zen, and who are these? Your pupils fighting?
Correct. Shin and Hunteros. They are both training. They must master their technique before they are to return.
Oh, they're doing a great job. I tell you what, all three of you just earned yourself a name in the paper. Kind of a big deal, all right, but you earned it. You know. You go back to your monster, you can tell everybody that you met Kit,
Can
and
I give
he
them...
definitely is pinning your very names, all three of his in Shin and Huntaros. Next time he writes his mom and dad, they're gonna hear all about it.
Let's do this. Save that. I'm gonna
And then who
try
knows? Maybe
something
we'll.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm trying to something back
Who knows?
in.
Maybe we'll make our way up there to that monastery after a while. I think that'd be a great idea if you're open to the idea. Is it a bunch of you out there, or is it just like 3 of you? Or
We have many.
that's how I was thinking. When I picture a monastery now, just imagine this comes from books, both fiction and non. Because I've never actually been to one. I just picture like an ancient stone kind of like buildings have like the dome tops, and there's much like y'all two were fighting right here in this cave. Just imagine like 24 more, and they're on rooftops and they're doing high kicks and backflips, and they're running up walls and jumping over horses and just having a grand old time. Just almost like it's a musical number.
Team Cool Kids friendly. Some would describe our techniques as dance, yes.
That's, you know what? I wouldn't mind myself if I could. It's sadly I do got a job to do because I'm
Advanced
I don't
options.
I'm not gonna brag about it, but I'm a professional adventurer, right? Licensed even. I'm working for the Adventurers Guild down south. But if I ever get like a little break, I would love to come like study just a little bit, just a little, defense class or something y'all got.
You would be welcome. All can come. All can learn. We all have the potential to evolve.
Even if it's just like a lesson or two, even if I'm just doing like an aerobics class, like sit in or something.
Let's see. That help? There we go. I'll have to use this token for the stream for now.
I can see
Where's the
everybody
gym?
in gray and white.
Well, so the stream doesn't have, so that's things that sucks about the mod somehow updating. It used to have sort of a more full view, but I just noticed that they couldn't see anything over here where you are. I was like,
Could
wait
you
a
click
minute,
on my
what?
token and maybe it'll give him vision?
No, that didn't.
or draw a line on the cave.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
On the stream, they're showing up as black and white now.
Well, that did the opposite of help. That made it worse.
And now they're not visible at all.
Yeah, so I have to use that token. I'll sort out the hopefully sort
Alright.
out the mod later. Option.
Well, I'll let y'all get back to it. I don't know where everybody just kind of disappeared on me, didn't they?
Light
They usually have said
amplification.
something.
That work? No. Basic vision.
But I can't
would
blame
not
nobody for
work.
having a curious nature and wanting to see what the rest of this cave looks like, you know?
Basic vision. That work? Understandable.
I'm gonna sheath my loot and I'm gonna slip out and I'm gonna give him the peace sign. I'm gonna RUNNOFT.
If I hide this now, nope. Okay,
All right, nice meeting y'all. See you later.
of course. And then they
Ciao.
go back to, not using you as a terrain piece. That's so weird. Now it has to use a
There, I'm
light
little bit
source.
caught up.
So at that point, you'd see Vald and Price kind of hanging back.
Take it. We were headed up this way. That's where everybody went to the north here.
All right. I was just telling him how we might come visit them at their monastery. They live up
Yeah.
north of here.
Automatic. They have a
Oh,
concentrate.
speaking of north, I think Flora, Kaito, and
combat.
Kalia went up that way.
Max scale minimum.
Can I
Did they see
investigate
anything
this
fun?
water? What?
Did they see anything fun up there?
Probably. I don't know.
Display an overlay of this
Okay.
bounds on.
Can I investigate the water?
Sure, yeah.
Specifically, I want to pull out the geode that Kalia gave Price. See if there's anything floating around in this water that might be similar. With
So on a 9,
9.
no idea.
Hey, Price, looks like you found that water I was looking at earlier.
Yeah, it's water. I'm sure of it.
Well, now that we've established that Kaito's safe and I can see Kit has caught up with us, I'll investigate this area to see if I see any sparkles of ore.
Nice.
Yeah.
In here, you do not see any. There's no veins, no cracks in the wall that would indicate any kind of difference in material.
Okay.
And my mouse just freaked out. Stop it.
I'll relay that to everybody and ask, hey guys, which way do we want to go from here? Further north? Or looks like there might be a path off to the west. Oops. I didn't mean to walk all this way, but my screen zoomed in when typed it.
Problem with this mod is I
Little
can't fix the
shortcut.
lighting.
Should we
I don't
head?
know, there's a lot of places to go in here.
There are. Figure we could go to the very end of what we see here and then backtrack a bit.
Yeah.
Or follow the water.
I
Do you have a boat or a raft? That'd be cool. Price, can you make a raft like you can make a wagon?
Hey,
It's just like a wagon with no wheels.
oh, I didn't think about it. I could do that.
Maybe we could just float down the river and take a little tour and see if we can find some ore that way. Who doesn't love a good boat ride?
Which way is the water going?
It's flowing out.
Like current going south of us.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Does it look like we could traverse it?
Yeah, it's only
Is
like
it all
5 feet.
rocky and
It seems pretty traversable. I
Well,
mean,
this-
you stuck your hand in there. Didn't seem that crazy deep.
We
I
probably
meant,
could
like,
walk through.
if we were gonna if we're gonna entertain the idea of trying to make a boat and just go down the river, would it
Your boat
seem
would
like
have to
Down the
be
river.
5 feet or less.
that's gonna be a small boat?
And it seems like the current's going back toward the entrance. So it's not, I mean, if it's flowing slowly
Ooh.
enough, we might be able
Maybe
to
when we
use
leave.
That'd
staff
be an
or something.
escape
Yeah,
route.
that's true. Yeah, there we go.
A quick getaway.
I like it.
Or a
Well, then,
slow getaway just for fun.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we? Well, do you guys want to go ahead and go upriver then, or should we take the dry route and go
Track
north
GM control tokens.
the other way?
Maybe?
I've
it
got
looks like
no
there's-
preference.
Let's try that.
All right. Well, then while we're here,
Well, how are we gonna go up the river?
I want to see if you guys can see this without.
Swim?
or walk along the bank.
That probably makes
like
more
there's-
sense.
Some rocky area.
Dark vision.
Do I need to roll anything crazy to like get across to here?
Nope.
And then I'm gonna be like, see, just like that.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, that's a mod issue. Okay.
Yeah, I'll
I might have to
follow.
restart the server at some point.
Look, and there's like a little area you can get over here pretty easy. Oop,
Wait, how come you
trying
guys
the
can't
wall.
see?
I'm not sure why floor is crooked. I'm sure it's something I did, but I kind of like it.
You can see their tokens. Yeah, this lighting is weird. Okay. Fine.
Christ, what do you see on that side?
Okay, so they're going
Some
that way.
cave over here.
You can shift scroll
There's-
or
there's-
control scroll.
There's cave over here too.
Oh,
To turn your character.
Oh, still hear more water.
This looks like maybe bank we couldn't walk along in front of north of Flora right now.
We could probably hop over to the
So-
other side. Why don't we? Yeah, why don't
So
we? go
you've
this way?
realized that the water's not really that deep. And it's
Okay.
pretty
Oh.
clear, so you can basically see to the bottom.
Okay. So easy to get across.
Yep, because there's even like some little stones that kind of a little bit block the way, but you know,
Stuff we
like
can
little
kinda,
stones
walk on.
there. Yeah, they're almost like stepping stones. Not that you really need them for 5 feet, but there's just some places where you could much easier cross than others.
Well, I'm gonna splash through this water to the other side. Is this where you wanted to go? Over here?
Zoom in. And now
Yeah.
Flora's upside down, okay.
Oh wow, there's a kind of a connecting cave over here.
Ooh, what's over there?
Ooh, do I
Oh,
see
wow.
anything of interest in this room?
You absolutely do, because as you turn this corner, you notice that there are a couple of creatures in here.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Probably friendly.
Most likely friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Things in caves are almost always friendly.
Yeah.
Sometimes so friendly they want to get so close to you and put you in your belly. Their belly is because they just want to be close to you.
Mm-hmm.
They're that friendly. Mm-hmm.
So friendly.
So friendly. Eat your face friendly.
EQ. There it is. And it kind of looks like, I'm trying to, I'll describe it. So it kind kind of looks like it has like a sort of a chitinous body, like armored shell kind of thing. It has like this long, sort of a little bit rigid on the top tail, and it has these really long, almost feathered-looking antennas, and these mandibles that, you know, as you turn this corner, it kind of look like there was a bunch of maybe like mining equipment or something, and it seems to be just chewing on like these like what looks like picks.
Hmm. What's the size of the creature? Medium, large, small?
It is that size. That's about medium.
Okay.
But I mean, with your investigation, you also see like a couple of holes in the wall
Hmm.
in
Could be
different
more.
locations. Yeah, you guys can see that. That's so weird how the lighting
I'll
is.
turn to Flora and be like, Flora, there's a big equipment eating bug thing in here. Go grab the group. I'll keep an eye on it.
I need to see
Flora
if
is
you
frozen
notice.
in time.
Yep, didn't even notice them. And it seems way too busy chewing on metal picks than paying attention to you. Like it didn't even notice you.
Well, I will kind of like back out a little bit. I'll like kind of wave over to Price and Kaido and like gesture for them to come this way. And since I can see Val and I can speak telepathically to him, I'll be like, hey, you and Kit should come over. There's a bug that's eating a bunch of mining tools that we should probably take care of. And there's holes in the wall out here, so there could be more.
Yeah.
It didn't seem to notice me when I went over there. It is enjoying its dinner of delicious pickaxes right now.
We need those pickaxes for us.
We do.
Well, not us. For the town.
Kaito, can you get back over this way, okay?
Yeah, and just kind of your initial looking into it, it just looked like there was an unusual amount of just piles of like some kind of like dust or something.
I hope he didn't eat the ore in addition to the tools.
How are we gonna do this? Are we gonna stealth in there?
Well, I've got good range, so
Here, let me try
I'm
and
probably
redeem
gonna
these
hang
for
out back
you,
here.
ghouls.
But
I want to see if
Kaido, do you
Blurp
want
is just busted.
rush in, or you want me to attack first and then we just handle it as we go? Figure we'll give you plenty of room.
Yep, Blurp is busted. Damn it! Why is everything breaking on this street?
I'll point to where.
My torch still isn't relit, so I can't see shit. So I'm
Oh, I
not.
thought you relit it
gonna-
earlier.
I emoted it and also said it out loud, but it hasn't been
Oh.
done, and I can't actually do it.
Oh, I just got a
There you go.
notification for a tornado watch.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I mean, it's the cloak of billowing.
Yeah. There's a dust devil behind us.
But
It's chasing
I
me.
can't see where they are. So unless you can tell me exactly how many feet away they are, I can't discharge them there.
35
That's-
feet from my point, and I'll point over.
I think she's just asking for a lighting effect torch.
Yeah,
No,
I
I
gave it
got
to her.
that.
Oh.
But
It's just
but
range on it.
this was Kaido telling Kalia,
Oh.
I can't see where he is. You have to tell me where it is, or I can't go in there.
You know, you kind of being a big baby, Kaido. What happened to the gung ho, the get up and go? Just charge. You don't need to see what you're doing. You're big and scary.
no.
You'll probably, it'll run
Okay.
away.
Does he have any
This
metal
coming
on
from the
him?
person who can
How's he
see.
gonna know? How's
Oh.
he gonna know where to go? That makes perfect sense. Nothing wrong with conferring with teammates, actually. And I'm gonna kind of nod at Kaito. That was good strategizing.
What if we throw your torch into the middle of the room?
What if you throw me into the middle of the room?
You're
What
not
if we
going to
throw
help me
Bryce
stay.
into the middle of the room.
Let me sneak around the side and make sure that there's nothing else. I don't see anything in the near.
You want me to play you a
near
song of
proximity,
sneaking so
but-
that you're more
I am
better at it?
fine putting my face in something, but I can't
Probably-
see what I'm putting my face into. So I can't get my face into it.
I kind of
That,
shuffle
that
my
was
way
Kaido,
over.
by the way, guys. I'm not actually yelling at anybody.
Mm-hmm. That was to evolve. Do you want me to play you a song of sneaking so you can feel juiced up and ready to move about silently?
So out of character,
Also,
Yeah.
clarification question.
Mhm.
Kit, can you provide stat bonuses with your playing, or is it
No.
role play? Okay.
No, I'm a rogue.
Okay.
Who knew?
I will cast guidance
I didn't
on
realize
Bald
that this
though.
whole time.
Nice.
So you're having these conversations, you're chit chatting, and you're casting guidance. I'm gonna need initiative as this thing finally notices you and starts heading towards y'all's.
And I'm distracted trying to coordinate everybody.
They already know about
Nice.
this one. That's one.
Hey.
Bald, you need to fix those rolls tonight.
You got my rolls from the other night, it
Gotta
seems.
get all the bad ones out of the way.
That's right. Yeah.
4.
That way you only have good rolls when it counts.
So this one's right here. This one's right here.
Don't you love when you like kick stuff under your desk all of a sudden?
Whee!
Who needs their feet anyway, right?
There. Right there. They don't come in yet. All right. So initiative would be all right. Oh, what?
Nice. Kit and Kaito for the win.
In combat. Okay, there we go. So Kit, you are up first. Technically, it's starting to charge towards you, but I mean, it's just not its turn yet. And it didn't catch you by surprise, so it doesn't really get to go first. But it looked like it was busy chewing on like some mining picks, and you know, at the just before it noticed you, like it just finished this pick just completely rust covered. Doesn't even look like it has any semblance of structure anymore. It's completely unusable. And then it looks up and its little antennas point towards you, and it just kind of lets out a hiss like, and like a chitter, and starts heading towards you. What do you do?
Typically I fight with a one-handed weapon anyway, so I could just hold a torch in my offhand, provide some light for people, right? Like, I don't know, it won't be the most helpful, but it's something, right? I think that's what I'd like to do. It probably takes an action to light up a torch.
Light will give you 20 torch and 20 torch. Did that update?
And
2020. Yep. Okay.
I guess we'll just get a little bit in range. I hate getting in range, but now hopefully Kaido can see.
Kaido can see. And don't worry, he'll get his face in there.
And I just I light the torch, and I pull my rapier in my right hand. I got the torch held up in the left, and
Oh, it's
now
ugly.
we're looking at this ugly.
Oh, nice.
It kind of looks like a giant bed bug, but with feathery kind of
Actually,
mandibles.
you guys should look up a camel cricket. Kind of reminds me of a mutation of that.
Oh
almost,
yeah, I
too.
make
a
that.
little bit.
They're
Thanks
so
a lot.
spooky. You're welcome. Happy to
Yeah, a
help.
little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
I'm like, all right, Kaido, we got him where we want him. All right, my turn.
All right. You got him where you want him. Kaido.
Alright, now that Kaido can see him.
Mm-hmm.
Do 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 do
Oh,
do
no.
do 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 do. Combat music for you.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, these things are pretty killable, but there's a lot of them.
Oof, that's bad. Now for the charge thing, do I have to actually hit him with the weapon, or do I just have to? Yeah, I have to hit it with a melee weapon, so I don't get my charge
Target and
bonus,
then hit
right?
it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay, I guess I'm done. That was a whole lot of nothing.
There's a whole lot of something. But it is Price's turn. Yeah, I'd probably say hold off a little bit on the redeems right now, because I gotta figure out why Blurb is not playing the audio. But I kind of can't do it because I'm running the game. Please hold. I gotta stay focused. For my players. 20 feet. Okay. Okay.
I was gonna say so. I just wondered if I lost audio for a second, or if we were.
No. Price hasn't said anything. He just moved.
Oh, I didn't realize I was muted. How do I
Allow it.
there? Right.
Oh yeah. Just a reminder on how to move with the ruler tool. If you want to make like a waypoint to where you're going, like say there's a wall in your way, you can do the click and drag, and you hold down control and click. So if you want to do like that, and you hold down control when you click, and then you can kind of do that. Just so you know. For inquiring minds. Anywho.
Indeed.
I was gonna do something and then I started. I'm second guessing it now.
Hold on, got a cough. Okay.
Okay.
That right there.
Actually, I'm gonna try it.
Gonna have some bats fly across the screen. Bats? Or not?
Right. What?
3 bats.
I'm gonna cast angle, and I wanted specifically to put it right there. If it actually succeeds,
Yeah,
or
so
if it fails rather.
yeah, entangle's just you put it down, so then it's a factor of if it passes or not. You see.
I was intentionally putting it there so that it would catch the corner. Nice. And then if anyone wanted to get around behind it, they could potentially still get flanking.
So what's
Just
your
had to
entangle
carefully
look
read
like? Is it like a bunch of tiny wagons reaching up and grabbing people?
I think it would be you just see a whole bunch of small geese sprout out of the ground, little baby scooters, and they just start like nipping at like the heels and the no. It'll just be like thorny vines sprouting out of the ground, kind of wrapping whatever is inside of it, and then just creating roots just to hold it there.
All right.
And so now it's restrained.
So restrain. Let me get that icon. Oh, wrong button. Gotta zoom in for this. Icon. Let's see. Restrain would be no. Restrain. There we go.
And yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. That the Flora.
All right. I would like to try to run up here. So sorry. I think I need the measuring tool to get. Oh, that's a sphere. Listen, I'm not doing the sphere thing. How do I turn this off? Ruler.
Corrodes.
Yeah, I
Unmatchable.
just want to kind of like land in front of you guys here. So. And I want to try to put this little guy. Is he the only one I see?
Yep.
I want to try to put him to sleep because I don't want to hurt him if we don't have to. I think I just cast spell. I
Yep.
don't know.
So you cast it.
And I don't want to hit Kaido because that would be real rude. So I'm gonna cast it like here.
Is it touching? Oh, it's just barely out of
And
range.
now I don't know what to do because I've never cast this before. Do I roll for damage? Roll
Nope.
5d8?
So you roll 5d8, and that's how many hit points worth
That does not seem like a very good roll.
the creature's spell can affect creatures within 20 feet of point you choose.
Is that?
in range.
I just gave 16 hit point. I thought it was gonna get so much higher than that.
Creature's the lowest current hit points. Current hit points. Nobody's done damage to it, so
Oh yeah, sleep. They need to be weakened a little, or you cast it at like a higher level.
5d8. That's like 40 hit points. I thought I would get up at least like on
What?
the upper 20s
That is,
or something.
that's if you got an 8 on all 5.
No, I just had it at like 20s. That's not so much to ask. A little over 50%. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. I really thought I was gonna roll higher, and that was probably a mistake.
It
I
would
don't
have
know what
worked. It
else
would have
to
gave everybody
do.
advantage, and yeah.
Advantaged? That wasn't the point.
Oh,
He's trying to save his life.
let's
Does
see,
he feel
restrain.
sleepy at least a little?
It does not seem to even notice.
Well, fuck, is what I say to that.
Cube is
Listen.
just like, this creature doesn't sleep.
We all make mistakes, guys. And
They benefit from
that's all I have
bonuses.
to say about that.
Attack rolls against creature have advantage. Okay.
Laura looks
Alright.
really upset.
It gets to go. Check and restrain.
I can't wait. Sorry, one moment, please. I can't use my inspiration to reroll that damage, can I?
Nope, that's on d20s.
All right. Yeah, you're right. Flora thinks he looks a little sleepier. Anyway, I digress, please.
Why can I not control F? So its turn. So restrain, they can't move. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attacks have disadvantage. Okay. So, let's see. Important question. You are wearing anything metallic. You have a great axe, a hand axe, javelins. No armor. Okay.
You're talking to Kaido?
Yep. Because there's something that this creature can do. So it is an action. So it's going to forego trying to bite at you. And it is going to, like, its little antennas are reaching out, even though it can't move. Its little antennas are like reaching out, and they almost kind of get a scent. And, you know, as you move your great axe, it seems as though these little antennas are kind of following your great axe. I need you to make me a dexterity save.
That's you, Kaido. I don't know if you're muted or not.
Well, he just said dexterity save. I don't know
Yeah.
how to do just a dexterity save.
So in your sheet, under details, there where
On
it
your
says
first-
saving throws on the, I guess, sort of top right.
Yep.
Okay, you pass. So it looked like it was reaching its little antennas out to try and grab the great axe out of your hand, or something else. But you managed to just, move your axe away as it's doing this really weird thing. Nope, didn't touch it. But that is all it can. That's its action. Kalia.
All right. Well, we won't be surprised because I'm going to throw my soul blade at it. Pew, pew.
To roll with advantage.
Yep.
Oh yeah, would it be sweet?
Yep.
Sweet. Boom.
And you are manifesting your soul blade.
So Flora, you see me kind of whip my hand out over your head as
You
it
duck.
zooms straight over to the
Duck.
creature for 14
Holy
damage.
crap. That's a critical hit.
Oop, that wasn't supposed to be a critical hit.
Yeah, it's supposed to be normal. Roll that again, not as a critical hit.
Sorry about that.
To be fair,
Yeah.
you rolled a
Oh.
1, a 1, a 1, a 1, a 2, and a 5. So, like, without
Oh.
the crit, you might deal more.
Right. Yeah, I was clicking like right in the middle, and I did not realize I clicked crit until and everything has gone black.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, I love it. Is that expected? Cubed?
Yep, that is
I cannot-
what you want.
Okay. No, I mean like I can't see anything. Everything went black on the map.
I have touched nothing.
Hmm.
You have your character
Character's
highlighted.
still there, so
I can't tell. I don't think so. Like I can't see. I can see our little cursor names floating around like little fireflies, but that's literally all I can see.
back out and back in.
Okay. BRB guys.
Now remember, if you want to cheat, right, and you have your little clicky, you just draw a circle on the ground, and then you can see the entire map and in color and all the places that you didn't even explore, and it's cheating. If you click your character, you can only see what your character sees.
I don't know how to
Well,
do this circle you're
I
talking
literally
about.
the entire like map area was
Drag your
blank. I
mouse.
did not, but I didn't even have the icons for the draw tool or any of that. So yeah, it just needed to be reset. So all is well. I got it now.
What tool do you have selected when you're drawing this circle?
The token selection.
Yeah, token selection tool. Looks like a square at the top left where your
Token
toolbox
select.
is.
Yeah,
apply
I
the
don't see
damage.
anything.
You.
So right now I have an orange box around my token, right? Because that means it's selected. And if I just hold left click on the ground and draw a box on the ground, then it reveals like the whole map.
Mine
I'm not
does
going to
not
do
do that.
Like the
Mine
whole
doesn't
map, as in
do
what you've
anything.
explored, or in areas you haven't been in.
Or
That's
yeah,
weird.
Just the ones we've explored. No, just the
Okay,
ones we've
yeah, that's-
explored.
that's
but
Fog
it's
of
in
War stuff.
color instead of yeah.
I mean,
Mine doesn't
Instead of
do
doing the
that.
dark vision and the light.
that's weird. It's
It's
inverting it.
weird.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, it is weird. It's like inverting it. How strange.
Very strange.
Anyway, I'm just gonna tack that onto the list of things I'll have to fix after again. Because apparently that list is getting real long now. So
Well-
yeah, Kalia, you
After that,
hit with the first. Yep.
yep. And then I'm also going to offhand attack. Still with advantage?
Yep, because
Right?
it's still restrained.
Okay. Perfect. Does 17 hit?
Oh, about that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I don't get the sneak attack. That one. 5.
5. Apply that directly. I mean, it's not looking too good. This thing seems real weak and real easy to kill. That could
I got what?
not possibly be any kind of precursor to anything happening. Anyway, here's a bat flying across the screen. Whee!
Excellent. That was fun. Awesome. Val, take him out.
But as there is something that does happen as you are utilizing psychic energy,
Ooh.
you could swear that you hear some whispers,
Ooh.
but they're illegible, incomprehensible, intelligible. I was like, illegible? No, that's not right.
Like
Unintelligible?
audibly illegible?
Unintelligible.
Not intelligible.
Yeah.
I am Hazword.
Inconceivable.
Reprehensible.
Here's another bat. Silvald.
Not a bit.
You're hearing a Charlie Brown
Cool.
parent.
Wah, 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 wah.
Last.
So he's next to one in there, and that was just outside sleep range. Yeah, that would definitely hit. Mm-hmm.
And thing up. Rip. 11.
Feel free to describe how your Eldritch Blast kills this creature.
My Eldritch Blast tracks right past Kit's ear as it goes in. The creature kind of toward the mouth. A little off because I had to adjust the aim due to Kit being in the way.
And there's like this moment of like almost like bullet time slow motion where there's a little squirrel sticking out of Kit's hair. And it's like holding its little like claw, little itty bitty toe bean out to like try and touch the beam as it flies by. But it's too far. He can't reach. Anything else you want to do?
Move in. Well, I already moved. Start looking at the tools. Trying to devour.
So you moved 5, 10.
I moved my full move.
Ah, okay. Action, move. All right. So, end of the round. So, Kit, you remember those holes? Or who was it that came? It was Collier. You remember those holes that were pointed out? I mean, you all see the holes at this point as you're in the room.
Seen it, read it, watched it again.
See one of these things start crawling out as you've made quite the commotion. This one hidden, it's not on GM layer. Perfect. There's one coming out of this hole here. There's even, let's see, there's one there. One that crawls out of a hole right here. One that crawls out of a hole right here.
I think you made him mad, guys.
All right, now I can officially put them on the initiative. Initiative. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, okay.
Well, able
And-
to see more coming out. Can kind of like quickly tell him, don't let him touch your weapon. Or no.
Give me a nature check. 'Cause you're not necessarily sure what that meant. So this would be you trying to figure out, like, why was it going for my weapon?
16.
He was also trying to eat the tools, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd say you'd be able to put 2 and 2 together. That you realize that these things were eating metal, and the piles of dust laying around is probably old tools and like mining carts that they've been feeding and just feasting on all this time. So you could probably ascertain that that shiny battle axe of yours would be quite the meal for some of these things. And you know, with the 16, you probably get the feeling that they're going to prioritize people who have metallic objects present.
All right. So basically, he would turn and relay all of that. I don't want to repeat it. I'm lazy.
1, 2, 3, 4. So with that, we get to the top of the order of Kit. Like their end of the turn was them emerging. Because they
Alright,
kind
so
of
you're
have to crawl
telling
out.
me these things gonna eat our weapons if we let them get too close to it?
I'm pretty sure it's what those feathery things can detect, and I'm pretty sure they eat it.
Alright,
you're-
I'm gonna use my metally weapon to attack this thing.
remember when I said a while ago, man, Gan's gonna so hate me for this particular cave.
Mm.
Anywho, you attack it with a metal eating
Actually,
monster with a metal weapon. All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna be like, Kato, let's do the old 1-2 over here, and I'm trying to convince him to come flank with me since we're on the
Yeah,
same.
you're in
initiative
same
now.
initiative, so
Oh, am I allowed?
That way we can give each other advantage.
First, he's going to take one step back so he can get that. Oh, no, it didn't even work. It's still 25 away. It's never mind.
I'm gonna step into the
I was
vines
not
and the
going to step
grappling.
into there. Thank you very much.
All right. That's with advantage. Oh my god. That's with advantage? Yeah, I rolled 2 twos.
2 and a 2.
Wow.
Alright.
Have what do we call it, right?
No, I thought I did. I didn't.
You got it from last.
You have
week.
luck, don't you?
No,
You
I used all my luck. My
You
luck
have
has
the inspiration
gone
from
up.
last week.
Did I?
Mhm.
You sure?
Yeah, you birthday.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
he
use
gave you
birthday
his
inspiration to re-roll this. This is 18.
There you
hit.
go.
That would definitely hit. You were just about to miss. You almost had a flashback to the combat in the library there, where you're just like, I'm gonna hit it, and just like boink, and just all right, never mind, and then like ducked out the room. And this time you were just like, no, I remember what I did. I was aiming a little bit too far to the left. I need to move, aim right here, and you poke it.
Yeah, I'm theory crafting. All right, I've done all this a million times theoretically.
That was a pretty good hit.
I'm not ending my turn. I'm waiting for Kaido to take his hit and then I'm running away.
Oh, I was waiting for your turn to be ended to do my attack.
No, we're both going at the same time.
Oh. Okay. then
I just
never
want to
mind.
stay here to give you advantage so that we're basically attacking at the same time, right, for the flank. And then I'm going to GTFO because I don't want to die.
I assume a 22 hits.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
It's-
presumptuous of you.
You did more damage than I did.
I got sneak attack.
Okay.
So 25.
I mean, in this case, it's technically a
38.
snack attack.
What? How much movement do I have? Not much. How much did I use to get here? 20,
So you were.
right?
I mean, you could Control Z and see where you were.
Oh, how do you?
You have to do it again and again.
So 5, 10, 15,
15. Yeah.
20, 25, 30. All right.
When you hit 30, he gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Not
No.
for
No,
anything
he
he
has
has.
disengage as a rogue.
Damn it!
No, I
always
don't.
Get that.
Oh, yeah, I have a bonus action. Never mind. I dash. Yeah.
You're running away?
My
Or
feat
it
is
just
if
leaves you
I
running by?
try to hit something, they can't hit me back with opportunity attack, even if I miss.
All right.
So
Yeah, I
I can
forgot
go
about
in. Then dash is a cunning action.
apply
so
it? I
get
didn't.
60
Okay.
feet of movement.
Wait.
There we go. Yeah, so me and Kaido is like, yeah, we're
And I should
teamwork.
have
Teamwork makes the dream
How
work.
much
And then I run away.
movement do I have left?
You use 25 to get there, so 15.
All right. Well, he's gonna go to the far side of this guy. The far end.
And that's my turn.
Oh, look, there's another ugly bastard down there. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
so
also
that was
done.
Kit and Kaido.
Get him, Kaido. I believe in you.
So this one
I
down
see it.
here.
Did you just say Kit out loud?
I said Kaido.
I thought you said Kit and Kaido. I believe in you.
He did. He did.
No, I said Kit and Kaido.
Oh,
Mhm.
I
What?
could have sworn Cute did as well.
I said get it, Kaido.
Oh.
I thought I heard Kit and Kaido too, so.
Like in third
Third
person.
person.
Hi.
Yeah, since there's only 2 of you within its actual movement range. Wait, let me check one thing. Their line of sight. Oh yeah, they can see.
Hi.
So you see this gross-looking evolved bed bug move towards you, and
How tall
you.
are they?
What's up?
How tall are they?
They're just like medium sized. They're not
Oh.
small.
Okay.
Great Dane size, I guess, if not bigger.
Okay. So what
And
I'm
this-
hearing is if I hold my great axe above my head, they won't be able to reach it.
Forgotten runes. Rust monsters are the size of a small pony with 4 insect-like legs and a squat, humped body. Its hide thick and lumpy and yellowish tan. And yeah, there you go. Medium.
And let's see. So you got your axe out. So that's gonna be what it goes for. So give me a dexterity save again.
Oh, not my axe. Fight me.
All right. I mean, they're definitely gonna try.
Oh god, okay.
So you managed to just like you described, you hold the axe above your head, like
Nope.
just
Fine.
so they can't get, it's like a dog trying to get a bone, right? And you're just like, no, and you hold it above your head so they
Down,
can't
boy.
reach. Let's see, this one is super far. Let's see. What does Flora have? You have scale mail, you have a mace.
Don't
All
hurt
right.
me.
Oh, don't worry. You don't have to worry about that at all. Give me a dexterity save as the antennas are reaching out towards you.
Don't
Can
let it touch you.
and I shall. Ugh.
And
Oh
you
wait. I mean, I didn't need to do that, but okay, never mind.
you hippity hop just a little bit. Like it doesn't even look like it's trying to like use its mandibles or like mouth or whatever to like bite you. Kind of just looks more like it's reaching for something on your body,
Oh,
but you
my.
jump out of the way.
Oh.
No, it's not that kind of anime. All right, Price.
I didn't say anything other than oh my. Rude.
Who may be muted? You muted this again, Goose?
The goose is loose.
No, Goose is not muted.
No,
Yep.
he had to go chum chum.
Yep.
He's back now.
Uh-huh.
That's what we used to call it when my dogs had to go poop in the backyard. Had to go make
Oh.
chum chum.
Ew, I don't like that.
Yeah, it's super gross. Sorry.
And technically, it's Price and Floor in this initiative, so you two can go at the same time.
I'm gonna bonk this one in front of me, Price, so it's whatever you want to do. I mean, I feel like Kaido needs more help.
Mhm.
It is a shame we're not D&Ding in person because I would totally share my Rolos with all of you.
I do like Rolos.
Did
How do
you
you
say
feel about
Rolos?
milk?
I thought you said
Toast?
you would totally share your rolls with. I was thinking in my head, I'm
No,
like,
Rolos,
give
the
him a dice
chocolate
tray.
covered caramel.
That's way better. Yeah.
Or like yeast rolls from like one of those steakhouse places. Those are pretty good. I'd take those rolls.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. Price is gonna run over here.
Every time you say his name, I automatically think the price is wrong, bitch. So sorry.
Well, study.
um.
Does Price have any metal on him? Sorry, check. Oh, leather.
All right.
Kind of a shield. Okay, but he's not using it.
Do Primal Savagery. He's probably gonna freak everyone the fuck out.
What
Hey,
happened?
let's go.
Oh, jeez, what happened?
First time I've ever done this. Trying to think of. You just see so Price is his kind of his fingers elongate, but his nails more than anything just kind of extend out to long, jagged, sort of pierced edges, and they're like hardened, almost like if you would see like petrified wood or something like that, and he's just gonna lash out.
Lash
at
out.
So
this
what I'm
thing.
hearing is Price can use Barbarian Rage better than Kaido.
It's a druid form of raging
Oh.
for 12 damage.
Feel free to describe how you deal with it, because there's no way it was gonna survive that one.
Nice. Well,
Squish.
so his
Whoosh.
his nails elongate, and he just kind of in one attack just strokes both of his hands just kind of like across this creature, hitting it for, I think it's piercing damage.
Acid.
Oh, it's acid damage. So as you see him strike this
Interesting.
creature, and there's wound marks, like these slashing wound marks, and then all of a sudden you see them start to bubble up, and like almost ooze, and start to cauterize as it's happening, and then it just starts to eat away at the rest of this body as it just kind of melts into nothing.
I'll say Kaido sees this and go kind of look at Price and just go, damn.
Price is just kind of like, oh, sorry about that. And he's gonna like go back to normal, just kind of in an instant, as quick as it happened, is just kind of snaps back to normal. And I think I still have 5 feet of, but I'm gonna stay here. I think that'll be my turn.
All right, and Flora.
Laura's also gonna do something you've never seen before. I guess I'm just gonna stand where I'm at. I'm gonna pull out my mace, but at the same time do a little whispering to myself. Sorry, this is the first time I'm casting this, and I have used it before in a different game, but it's been a long time. So she is going to magically evoke. What you see is like a floating spectral carrot, like very large carrot. But instead of carrot colors, it's like purple and sparkly and cute. And she's going to, I think I need a token for this cubed, but I'm gonna put it, oh, hey, look, it's giving me one. I'm gonna put it right behind that guy. I guess that's, I don't know why it generated like that, but okay. and I'm gonna bonk him with my giant carrot.
Yeah, it's weird. All right, so make the attack roll.
Okay.
You bonk the hell out of him with the carrot.
Let's go.
Also,
Alright.
when it bonks, it makes little and it actually hits. It makes little stars above their heads with like the little swirly thing.
Yeah, like a stun animation, like video games.
Yeah. I think also the first time I use this, because it's an action to cast a spell, I can use the bonus action for it too. But it would have to be able to repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet. Move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet. So could it hit the same one again? Because it can move up to 20 and repeat the attack against a creature?
That
Or do I
is
have to move it 20 feet away to something else?
that is an interesting thought because it's not worded.
It doesn't say a different creature.
Well, just as a bonus action on your turn.
The idea is that it stays active, and on my next turn, I can attack and use the bonus action to use this weapon too. So I get 2 bonks.
Yep, that makes sense. That's how it reads. I've never seen it used that way, but it does make sense. That you could use your action to summon it, and it says when it's summoned as the action
Mhm.
for the spell, it attacks. And then also as a bonus action on your turn, doesn't say next turn,
Yeah.
on your turn, and it's still your turn. As a bonus action, you can move it and hit again.
So I'm gonna bonk him again, if that's okay with you, Cubed.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
feel like that's
And I mean,
how I
as it's
remember
written.
using it. And that's how I
How-
remember using it in the past.
I hate this spell. This and
Are
what's
you-
that one with the aura that attacks everything?
Spiritual
for a million
Guardians.
years?
Spiritual Guardians. Spiritual Guardians, spiritual weapon. There's
Yeah,
a theme here.
yeah.
You
But
just hate the
so-
spirit world.
Did you actually use an action to cast the spell, or was it
Yes.
a spell
The
that uses
spell
a bonus
takes an-
action?
It's an action to cast it and use it the first time.
Oh,
As a
that's fucking
bonus
crazy.
action, you can move
Right.
it 20 feet and attack with it. So like it'll keep floating out there, and then I can run around and like drag it around with me and bonk people with it while I'm doing other things.
Yeah, I've always seen it. I think everyone, like Youth and everyone was kind of referencing. I've always seen the bonus action basically used on like a secondary turn just to keep using it. But this is, you basically get extra attack.
I think it
Yeah,
does make
like
sense
a second
though,
attack for
because that's what
clerics.
it's used for your next time, right? So that you can make your attack with
Mhm.
your action and then bonus
So you
action
could still get 2
so you're
attacks.
not
Yeah.
you still
I
get
think
2 attacks on
I
this turn.
can't
cool.
cast another spell while it's active,
Is
maybe?
it concentration?
No,
you
it's
can
not.
definitely cast another.
It's
Okay,
just
well,
lasts a
never
minute.
mind.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
I'd
duration.
be bonking.
Yeah, you only get 10 rounds of extra attacks.
You can also cast other spells while you're using concentration. They just can't be it can't be another concentration spell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you could also cast a spell with your action, and then you bonk with this.
Yep.
Yeah,
There we
absolutely.
go.
Because
I
your
love
bonus
that
action
everyone's
isn't
saying
using a
bonking
spell
too.
slot.
Thanks, guys. So he got bonked for a total of 15 if 21 hits.
Oh yeah, 21
Which I think
definitely
it
hit.
does.
It got bonked twice.
And he's not doing the little drunk spinny animation, obviously, because he's just a monster, but there's still little animation stars above his head, and that little carrot's still lingering up there. Or big ass carrot is what I should say.
Wunderbar. The bunking. 1, 2. Did I have him go? Yeah, he did that. And this one tried to
done.
do that.
Who's next?
Yeah, I was just making sure all my creatures went. Okay.
Oh, you're next. Okay.
Yep, this one is gonna, well, closest target. And you're basically holding like raw steaks in front of like a hungry wolf with your like battle axe in the air. I was gonna move up. Give me another dexterity save. You are doing the same thing as before, just holding your axe above your head like, no, bad, down, no. And they have effectively wasted basically an entire round trying to eat things. Didn't even do any damage. Wow.
They
Kalia,
wouldn't be considered humanoid, right?
they're definitely not humanoid.
I'm just checking, guys. Calm down.
Kalia.
Alright. Well, looks like Kaito could use a little bit of help over there. So
Nah, they're fine.
unless Flora needs my help more.
Nah, she's fine.
We have somebody was zapping over there. So I'm gonna go for this guy.
And Vol, you can also go because you're in the same, basically same initiative. So
And
if
then
there was
would it be
combos
with
you want to do,
Would it be with advantage?
Nope.
Because we have to be on the because that's right. Because the other spell was like directly on the other side of it. Okay.
well, ranged
Right.
attacks typically don't get advantage from flanking and such. It's only melee that gets the benefit of that, unless you have
You
other things
guys
that give you
told
advantage.
me-
The
you guys
advantage
told me that it was with advantage the last time when we were going after this guy.
Oh, good.
so
The spell.
that was it was
because of the spell. Yeah.
it was
the
restrained.
entanglement spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was correcting myself. It was because of this thing that I had it last time. So but that's what my brain was just tired. Anyway, the
You got
19
it.
should hit, right?
Yep.
Sweet.
Smoosh.
11.
And sorry, you were attacking which one? Because I didn't see you ping which.
This one.
Okay.
And if it's
Apply
still
that.
standing, I will attack with my offhand as well.
Definitely still standing.
Right. 13 probably does not hit.
13. Yep, that misses. It flies past it.
Well, then
And I'll just holler over the Kaito, be like, "I got you. I'll get you. I'll get another one." Sorry, go ahead,
However,
I
Belle.
will attack it.
as you've utilized your blades, you hear that inconceivable whisper.
Incomprehensible, like the one where
Inconceivable. Yeah,
I can't
incomprehensible.
conceive of it. Yeah. Okay. And just I still can't understand what it's saying.
Nope.
Mm.
Which one are you going for?
The same one.
Okay. Yep, that would hit.
Mm.
Apply that. It is still standing, albeit pretty messed up. Oh yeah, you only have one Eldritch Blast right now. Do you want to move? You staying there? Are you in optimal location you seek to be? Ah, sweet, perfect. Right in Firebolt. No, just kidding. So you went back to the top, Kit.
Sorry, I was performing my art in the Discord chat. All right. Does it count as flanking if I'm flanking with the spirit weapon?
I don't think it counts as a creature.
It
me
doesn't.
check.
You're talking about a spiritual weapon. This doesn't not count for flanking, as far as I can remember from previous games. Because
All right.
I could use it to flank with myself, which would be a little unfair.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, hold on. This is 30 right here. So that I can flank so I can get the advantage. Click my right here. Does an 11 hit?
1 second. 11 wouldn't hit though.
15,
You know what I'd
20,
like to do?
25.
I'd like to give you my inspiration to reroll that.
I'll take it.
When a creature
Does
at
a
least one-
17 hit?
That would definitely hit.
Flora, that was Flora giving you 2 thumbs up on the other side, like you see her on the other side of the creature. The maybe humanoid creature.
Yeah, we're synchronized, and at least you present a threat, even if you're not using your weapon right now. You're concentrating on your spells and stuff. And I'm like, all right, stick and move. And then I do my little 14 points of damage with my rapier. Is that enough to kill it?
Let's see, 14. Let me apply. Yes.
All right, well then I don't have to run away. And I just want to run this thing through, like right through the carapace, right? And just like it's all like slimy, and as I pull it out, it's got like bug guts just dripping off of it, and I have to like fling it to like shove it onto the cave floor. It's gross. And then I'm gonna cunning action dash and then hide behind Kalia. And I end my turn.
Sorry, I was doing some Googling on the spiritual weapon rule as written. Got distracted.
Oh yes, please educate me if needed.
Kaito, you're up.
Sorry, I was finishing a thing real quick, and I'm about to post it in Artsy. I assume everyone's going to appreciate it.
You guys are butthole, by the way.
You have to pause that. It's time to roll.
I just finished. I was just posting it.
What? Why's your butthole for that? Look, it's your spirit weapon.
Oh, I
It's a
do
carrot.
love that.
Wow.
There's no-
You take it back now?
Yeah.
All right. Probably. Oh. Two of them. Okay. I'll go for the one. Have either of these two been hit? The two that are like right at my face, either of them been touched yet at all?
The one south of you.
All right, then I'm gonna attack the same one. $18 hit.
Yep, that would definitely chop into it.
15 damage.
That would smoosh it.
Well, it gets obliterated by the axe.
Which one is it? This token.
And
token.
I think I'm done because he doesn't want to move because then this thing's gonna go for price. So he's just gonna stay put and go back to holding his axe up.
Ultra flank and real spiritual weapon. So next up would be the critter.
Did I do the carrot right? Or did you have a different vision in mind?
No, that was
Uh,
perfect.
a
Literally
minute.
perfect.
It's this one. Oh, this one's dead. That's why. I was like, wait, why is it? What, huh? So there's only one left. Okay. I was like, why are there two? There should be. Okay. So that one's gone. So then there's Price. Price and Flora.
Would I be able to get around to here to flank?
Yeah.
Oh, because the cave part.
Yeah, it's you can
But he's
get in there.
tiny.
You are pretty little.
Right. Actually, instead of doing that, 30.
Two allies. Beyond.
Okay.
That's why you get advantage on your attacks and spiritual spells.
I'll try and Thorn Whip
Like it doesn't specify attack that come from your space.
that one in the corner. For 2 damage, but I'm going to yank it 10 feet toward me.
So 5, 10.
Now Kaito can freely get out of the corner.
So you crack that whip, and it gets, yeeted closer towards you. And Flora, you're also up in this turn.
Mhm. I don't. I would. Oh. Ugh, where's the ruler? No. Okay. I don't know how to move my spiritual weapon. I don't know what this box is that was created.
Well, that's just the
For
spiritual
it.
weapon.
Yeah, I don't know how to move it. I would if I could 20 feet towards that creature. I don't think it's going to make any difference. It's not going to be able to hit it this
5,
round.
10.
And then I'm going to cast Spiritual Flame. Or Sacred Flame on this guy. Just from where I'm standing.
Yep. I click him, do a dex.
Sorry, I don't have my character sheet popped out at the moment.
So you cast
No, nothing. It misses.
Sacred Flame,
but it
and it just
looks
kind of,
cool.
yeah, it's colorful.
It's a light show. A light show. I think I'm just gonna keep standing here.
Works for me. It's turn.
Sweet.
Oh, you pull it away from Kaito, but Kaito still has big juicy axe thing, so it just goes right back. And Kaito, give me a dexterity save. Little antennas are reaching up and trying to eat. Oh right, there it is.
Don't eat my axe, man.
So these antennas, like you try and hold your axe up, but you just can't quite get away. Keep your axe out of reach as the antennas like reach up and just kind of touch it and drag its axe to its mouth, and you can just start to see
Disgusting. No.
like the blade of your axe start to just take on this rusty texture, this sheen.
This little fucking monster.
And as this actually functions, as it actually hit, I'm just gonna link it to you so you see what it does. That there, that's fine. So currently, your battle axe now has a -1. I believe it is armor. Metal man being. It rests as described in the rust metal trait.
It says it has to be metal armor or a metal shield. Where does it say anything about a weapon?
Oh, it's just eating metal. So if it's just a weapon, I think it might just destroy it.
It doesn't
The
mention
object
weapons
touched
at all.
Held is a metal weapon at the bottom of this description. It rust as described in the
Oh.
rust metal trait.
Okay, where's the rust metal trait?
Getting that for you right now. Any non-magical
No
weapon
nonsense.
made of metal that it hits, the rust monster corrodes. So it just destroys it.
You can't fix an axe
After dealing
after it's
damage, the
rusted?
weapon takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to damage rolls, and if the penalty drops to -5, then the weapon
-5. There it is. Yep, that's what I had a feeling. So yeah, it is just a
That's
-1.
only if I use it, right?
Yeah.
That won't go down if I don't. Okay, so it can be maybe fixed. Not my axe. This fucking bastard. That's Kaido speaking, by the way.
Kalia,
All right.
you see these things haven't been like trying to murder you guys. They just look real hungry.
True, but if we're going to be in here mining stuff, we don't really want them going after things. No, I mean, I guess we could probably try and ask them to leave, but I feel like they might just
We're
be coming
past
to
that point.
part. Yeah, we should probably just take this one out and then maybe Could just be mindful. Maybe we can bring in somebody to herd them later. But for now.
Yeah, let's have a rust monster herd just roaming.
Well, that didn't work. I doubt a 10 hits.
Accurate.
If a 13 doesn't, yeah. Try this again. Well. Look, I'm starting to feel kind of bad for them, you know? So I'm like, oh, I missed. Darn it. Well, and I don't really have any metal weapons on me. Well, I mean, I do have some metal tools, but yeah. I was thinking maybe I could like shoo them off. Be like, shoo, get out of here. I'll hang out here for now.
All right, so you try and shoo him away. Go and get. But you still manifested the weapon. So once again, whispers.
But I still can't understand. Still incomprehensible, huh?
Correct. Evolved.
We'll blast him.
You will. You definitely do.
Oh no, but it just now occurred to me what else maybe I should have been doing. Oh well.
11. I'll apply that. Apply. All right. You did some damages.
I don't want to.
What were you saying? You were real quiet.
Oh, I didn't want to use one of my bonus actions.
Okay. Back to Kit. You at this point everybody saw like just touching the antenna was just devastating to Kaito's weapon.
It's more than just like devastate. It's not like, oh, for this fight. No, permanently forever. Every time you use that weapon, it gets another -1 attached to it until it accumulates -5 points, and then it's broken forever, and you got to get a new weapon. Unless it's magical, but like it's not just fighting this rust monster. This is if they touch anything, your gear is fucked. It's kind of cool and exciting, right?
It's kind of cool and exciting.
All right. I'm gonna come in and blink. And then I don't have a lot of moves, so just rapier, advantage, damage, plus 2d6 sneak damage. 19 points, piercing.
Oh yeah, that kills it. It went from almost bloody to just. I mean, describe how you did well over half its health in a single stab.
I want to look like I'm gonna count my steps as I'm thrusting forward, right? I'm like, all right, back heel planted here, 1, 2, 3, thrust, and then I have like my left hand on my hip, and then I just ka-chow, and I even say ka-chow as I'm doing it, and then this thing just makes a little squelching noise and then kills over, and I'm just standing there next to in front of Kaito, and I'm like, teamwork makes the dream work.
Where were you 5 minutes ago before this thing ate my axe?
Your axe.
we can tell you hated that because the tippity tap of your keyboard just got progressively louder as that happened.
My axe is okay.
I'm gonna look at your axe and do we even notice though in character? I don't want to just.
He's very upset about it. He's not gonna hide it.
I think I would know. Yes, maybe just investigating his weapon. DM.
Hold on. I have to do some stuff for the end of the combat because there's little pop-ups that happen. 18. Yes, you would notice that the axe is in. I mean, you've known Kaito for a while, and maybe the axe was when they first got it. It was in really like shoddy condition. It almost looks like it's back to that when you guys first found it, just old and almost falling apart. Not to say it's exactly reset to that point, but it does not look like it's seen better days.
I feel like this is just me, but I think we're gonna have to get it repaired or something. Maybe let the town blacksmith handle it for like a week because that is. You're gonna have to get a what do they call it? Tetanus shot if you use that.
I don't think I have to get the. It's got
Not
a wood
to be
handle.
confused with tetanitis. which
It's got a
is
wood handle.
you remember that?
We need to
was?
get some boiled linseed.
What?
Oh, will that help him out?
I heard it somewhere.
Now, tell me if this is true or not. If you
Oh, nobody has
store
mending.
your rusted weapon along with your other weapons, is it contagious and the rust spreads to the others like a plague?
Do you have a mending?
I
Anybody
look
know?
like I know.
Well, that's why I'm posing the question, everybody.
I think you.
That's fair.
I think you still need water, moisture to be present.
But we need to coat his other weapons with water and moisture.
That's to make rust.
Oh. Well, what's the opposite
You
of
need- there is a chemical that can hinder rust forming, but
You wouldn't happen to
No.
have that chemical, would you?
no.
Figures.
Well, I'm gonna be like,
Go
you know,
get.
I remember something about maybe oil can help inhibit rust.
Do
you
you
wanna
have any
create-
oil?
Maybe.
2 years ago.
well, do you have some on you or is it like at home?
I'm looking through my little satchel here, be like, no, unfortunately.
Oh, my ex.
Well, that's all right. When you get home
Or an
tonight,
ally.
right before you go to bed, you can just whip out your weapon
That's
and rub
2019.
oil on it, and hopefully it'll be.
He's
good to
gonna
me by
give
tomorrow.
Kit this one fucking look. He's not gonna explain any further. Well, I guess he'll just put the axe away in where he usually puts it on his back. It would just be like dead inside because that's his axe. Fucking bugs.
Worst case
Yeah.
scenario, you can just hang it on your wall at home, like
Or
decorative.
may be able to work magic.
Kit, you're not helping.
Make a melee
I
spell
don't know.
attack.
Haven't seen him work. So maybe he can do some miracle on it.
Oh, that means I gotta use my hand axe. Or the javelin.
Well, it's probably a good thing we cleared these out, though. Like
Are we sure this is it?
for
Well-
this section.
Weirdly enough, every time I used my psychic soul blades, I kept hearing whispers. Maybe in my
Right.
head.
Whispers?
Is that
Yeah.
normal?
No. So I wonder if, let's see. Okay, out of character, is there any way to kind of like psychically listen to something around me intentionally?
Walk
Mm,
around the green block that it's the carrot.
The carrot
So,
will poof.
I mean,
out
I
of
guess
existence
investigation.
somehow.
I mean, listening.
But with psychic intent behind it? Okay, I'm gonna do that. Be like, I'm curious about something. So I'm kind of coming in the middle of
There's
the
not a
room.
tunnel down here.
Oh, hey.
I
He's-
canceled the entangle spell. I just don't know how to get rid of the square.
So under the measurement
Oh, I
controls.
walked around it on purpose.
So if you click measurement controls, it should pop up the little box that you can click to delete it. So with
Oh,
the
sorry.
16,
Will you say that again?
the measurement control under
Oh.
your,
I was
Go
thinking for the
weapon control.
spiritual weapon thing.
well, the same thing. It does the same because it's just adding a measurement
Oh,
on the board.
gotcha. Thanks.
See, not deleting it. It's just letting me move it.
So just
Looks like
hit
leave
delete
it
on your
in.
keyboard.
Yep, there we go.
So with the 16, I'm going to need you to give me a wisdom saving throw. Sometimes seeing things and hearing things are not always optimal.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Anywho, continue.
Uh-oh. So I don't sense anything
Oh,
that
that's
I
good.
from my investigation at 16?
So you definitely heard some whispers, and they got louder and louder and louder to a point where you just kind of lose track of time. You just kind of can't seem to think straight.
Is Kalia okay?
Maybe you guys
Mhm.
just see me like suddenly kind of like plop down on the ground.
Oh no,
You
you're
just kinda
definitely
sit there?
walking.
Oh, I'm just walking around?
Hmm.
Oh. Oh, I am
Oh.
definitely walking.
Where, Kalia? Where are you going? Oh, Kalia.
I'm just kind of in a daze.
So for you, Carly, it almost feels like you just come like you heard the whispers and you listened. You peered
Uh,
into the void and it peered back. And right
Hey,
now you're just kind of
Kaido,
like not
try
sure.
to get a hold of her, or
Sure. You
what
can
do I
do
to
a
that?
you can do an athletics. A little bit of
Which
wrestling.
one?
Athletics.
Lift me up so I can't walk any further.
Well, that was a bad roll. But it is 12. So do I need to beat her athletics? Can she dodge?
You do.
Hmm.
I beat her athletics.
There's a little bit of resistance, but
Oh yeah.
she seems a lot I mean, she's not really that strong anyway, so it kind of makes sense.
It's true. You were definitely the right person to come grab me.
Is everyone
Do I
else just standing back there?
I guess so.
Sorry.
And they're like, oh,
No,
what?
Are
What
you
What
good?
am I doing over here? I don't know. You remember
You-
earlier when you said you didn't know what happened? I think
Uh-huh.
something happened. I was listening and looking around trying to see if there was anything around
All right,
important 'cause I
here's
was
the
hearing these
suggestion.
whispers.
Stop listening.
Also,
Yeah, but how are we
Kalia,
supposed to find it?
give me another wisdom save.
Oh no.
Oh dear. So you just
You're not
I just-
smart, are you?
guys
You just-
hear me? you guys know you guys hear me like be like, oh those I was just listening. Whispers. You kind of
So-
probably see me like start staring off in the distance and wandering off again.
No, I haven't let you go yet. Kalia, are you still with us, Kalia? You got a nat one?
Thankfully.
Oh.
Do I need to roll
So-
again?
So there's some struggling, but you just have such a grip on her that
All right.
she just seems out of it right now.
Is there a possibility of me picking her up? Because
Oh,
I
I
do
mean,
not
on the
trust
nat
her to
one,
not
yeah.
walk away on her own.
I mean,
Okay,
on
so
the
I
net, yeah.
don't need to roll, right?
No, not on the nat one.
All right, so I'm gonna manhandly pick her up and not let her have the chance to walk away again. And I'm gonna look to the others like she's not okay. I don't know what to do. I'd assume he'd have a hold of her more of like a bridal style in his human arms because he wouldn't trust putting her on the saddle because he'd probably just hop off and take off again. He's gonna keep a hold of her.
Do we like? Does anyone else sense or hear anything?
I
Or
would
is it
not
just
try to
Talia?
listen.
Nobody
Wait,
else
is
heard
that
anything?
an out of character
Range?
question?
In character.
Oh.
Did that sound like Price?
No,
Did that really sound that close to Price?
I couldn't tell.
I can't tell when you're
okay?
doing a voice or not. You sound exactly like Price.
Oh shit!
I couldn't tell if that's an out of character
teasing, I'm
question.
sorry.
Kaido did hear a voice earlier, like the whispers to him, but he didn't like really respond to them too much.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah.
Because you won your wisdom save.
But
Unlike
yeah,
me.
out of character, Kalia is the only one that knows that he heard any sort of whispers.
I might be able to help her, but I'd have to take a rest. We'd have to take a long rest.
Well, unless we're going to tie her up and tie her to a post while we
Yeah,
rest,
let's do that.
that's. I don't know if that's a good idea. Someone's got to at least keep watch. We'll have to station a guard.
Kaido, what are you doing exactly up there? It feels like she's trying to wander and you're grabbing her a whole bunch.
She's not her right now.
How do you figure?
Come talk to her, and you can figure it out yourself too.
All right, well, I'm just gonna shout from here because I want to investigate these tools, right? Like, hey, Kalia, you want to come look at some tools, like mining tools and such? It's real fun.
There's no response.
Yeah,
Price, do you-
Kalia's not
Ooh, there's a
Kalia
big
right
storm
now.
here right now, guys. I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
Price, do you know any spells or magics that might help her? Anything to clear the mind?
I don't think so. Is she wounded?
don't think she's wounded.
Did
I didn't
you
see
He
her
get
get
probably
hit.
tried to answer the whispers, and that's all he's gonna say. And everyone's
what
gonna be like,
whispers?
What are you
Oh.
talking about?
What whispers?
oh, you guys weren't there for that. That's right. Earlier I
I love
heard
it.
something whispering to me, but I didn't exactly try to listen to it. I think she did, and I don't know what it is. I don't know where it is. I
Hey,
just heard them.
sorry, OC Cubed, could you look at this spell and tell me if Flora thinks this could, like, this
just
could
target
help
ward
her,
the
like,
creature.
ward her brain?
First make a wisdom saving throw on the failed save. The creature must
She
choose
just
a
really
new
wants to
target.
use Sanctuary again.
I don't think I've ever, have I used it?
Or a creature makes an
Yeah, you
attack
used it
cast.
last
You used it
session.
last week.
Okay.
Yeah, to save Kalia from being smashed.
Yeah,
from
she
just
hated it
standing
too.
on
I
the
remember
table
now.
because everyone else just dipped,
I know
Attack or
this
harmful
might
spell.
sound rude.
except for
Have you
Kaido.
tried slapping her?
Oh,
I
do it.
am busy holding
Sometimes
her.
that
If you
helps.
want to slap her, that is
Well,
up to you.
Before slapping, maybe water to the face.
Oh,
Yeah, I got a water skin.
water.
I
That's
got a hold of her.
little gentler
This is
than
your decision.
slap.
I'm not letting her wander off. I'm not letting go.
Hold her face up
My
here.
hands are busy.
Florals.
What do you mean hold her face up here?
Hold
He's
her
holding her
face.
bridal style.
Hold her face still.
One arm pinned around her knees and the other one kind of around her back and shoulders, like keeping her pinned
Flora's
against
gonna
it so she can't go nowhere.
Try to splash her in the face, but I don't know if I hit.
All
or
right.
not.
Kalia, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Is he going to be with advantage?
That was
He
better
is
than last time,
still
at least.
unresponsive.
Oh, out of it.
All right, water's not working. What's
Bryce is
plan?
gonna walk
B?
over and tap Kalia, and just like a small little like shake. Hey, you got to wake up. But I'm gonna cast guidance preemptively for the next
Does
potential
guidance help with
save.
saving throws?
So,
No, but I could do that with resistance.
oh, is it just ability checks?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's just
I-
ability checks.
I could
I'm
Add number rolled ability
sorry.
check or choice.
While he's doing that, I'll lay hands on her too and give her some resistance.
I'm going to try to
Are they willing? It says has to be a willing
Yeah.
use
creature.
my
If she's
limited
willing.
telepathy to
Yeah, I'm not exactly.
Oh, there we
sure.
go.
go
Ooh.
into her mind
Uh-huh.
telepathically and
Ooh.
just
Kaido's go and look at the others. If he goes in there and he gets lost too, someone needs to be ready to grab him. My hands are full.
just pose the question, you okay? You there?
Oh no!
So-
It was
so-
both
Very
of them.
simple.
So you're
Can I
delving.
use my psionic energy dice for any of this?
You know what? Since you never use it, let's give it a use. Sure.
All right. What do I can't remember what it's even used for anymore.
Exactly. We're trying to find use for it now. So that is used for.
Guys, I'm real sorry. I gotta take the dog out. I'm gonna try to listen, but I think my headset will disconnect, so I'll be right back.
Wait.
So for your psionic energy dice, typically it is used for rouge. Oh knife. Yeah, it's one of those weird things. Psi bolstered neck. Psychic whispers. Oh yeah, you do have the ability to psychically communicate. Oh, look at that. So as far as the die goes,
Oh, yeah. I totally forgot about my spellcasting that I got with my level. I keep forgetting to look in my spells.
I think it's ability checks also, right? When you use your
There
non-psionic
you are.
training and it fails you, your psionic powers can help you. If you fail an ability check using a skill or a tool with which you have proficiency, you can roll your psionic energy die and add that. And then the same thing for your psychic whispers. You can use your die, you roll it.
There it is, yeah.
And it's up to a number of creatures equal to your proficiency bonus, which is 2.
Oh,
and then the
that's
psionic
right.
energy is how many hours worth of telepathy you have with them.
That's right.
so it's a D6. equal to twice your proficiency bonus. So you should have, what, 4 of them?
Yeah.
So yeah, you could utilize that.
To add to my wisdom throw. Okay.
Yep.
I will do that. So let's see. Do I just that?
So that would bring that up to
18.
18, and then look like Floor gave you resistance.
That's another D4 you can add.
Yep. That's a weird formula.
Nice.
So 21.
So through the ability for you to remember that you are a psychic entity and thus influence, a little bit of that energy, you managed to snap out of it. And, there was a point where, you blinked and kind of, you were just out of it. But in that time frame, which almost felt like you didn't even have a sense of time. Seconds, hours, days. It just kind of felt like a single moment was outstretched far too long. And the only thing that you could experience, you couldn't even see it. It was just an experience, a feeling. Just this sense of dread. Almost like being stuck in a nightmare, but you can't see what's going on.
Hmm.
Did you touch the book again?
No, there wasn't any book to touch, but that does remind me. I wonder, like, what that was coming from. Because, like, I was just in here trying to, see if I could sense something. Because every time I would use my soul blade, I'd hear these echoes of whispers, but I couldn't hear what they were saying. And then, so I really started to listen, thinking maybe something was trying to communicate with us telepathically, like maybe those bugs were telepathic, or if I could sense more of them. And then suddenly it was just like, I wasn't really here anymore, but I wasn't really anywhere else either.
Is she talking
And
to
why am
us,
I over
the
here?
group?
Yeah.
Or Vowed mentally?
Oh no, the group verbally. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
she's back.
He's back.
Okay.
He's back.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I missed a step, and I'm like, she's saying a lot, and I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know if I should be paying attention to it or not.
So I was like, I shook my head and was like, whoa, what? Where? Wait a minute. What?
I'm kind of still holding you, and he's like, "Are you?"
I'll look up at you and be like,
So they were over there. They checked
uh,
that. They didn't check
hi,
that. They haven't been there
Kaido?
yet. Okay.
You tried walking away. Don't look at me like that.
I mean, that explains why I'm suddenly over
Okay.
here instead of all the way over there in the other part of the room. Thank you.
So
I think I'm
You're
okay
you,
for now.
right? You're good.
I
I can.
think so.
Okay, he's gonna slowly set her down, and if she even makes an inch to walk down that hallway again, he's just gonna re-grab her.
I'm gonna look around and be like, so I was walking in this direction?
Yes.
So that's so weird. Like it felt like this deep sense of dread. I wonder if it was trying to lead me to it or away from it. Whatever it was.
It's almost too bad we didn't let her go a little farther to find out where she was going to go, because this is back to where we were before.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Val, do you want to see where I heard it first? I don't know if that'll help or not.
Where did you hear it?
When we hit the water, I headed north, and it was around one of the rocks there.
I wonder if it was taking her that way.
I don't know.
Now they're trying to scare us out of the cave.
We might want to investigate that, due to the fact that we're going to be trying to mine this with goblins.
Yeah, that's part of checking out the rest of the cave, ain't it?
But I think it's something we need to figure out before we send people in here to work.
That's
Definitely.
part of us investigating the cave, isn't it?
Yeah. Definitely.
That's what we're here to
Definitely something
do.
we need to do, an additional thing we need to
I thought we were
resolve
here
in
to
addition to finding
find
the ore.
The ore.
Well, but also to make it safe for the goblins to come in and work. So
I would recommend we get a rest before we continue
That's
gallivanting
probably a
in
good
here.
idea.
Yeah.
What, you're tired already?
We-
We just took a rest an hour ago.
Also,
Well, we didn't have.
we also probably want to inform those training people. We are going to intend on using this for mining. We might have to make some deal with them so that they can use part of it for
Well,
training
Colin had
still, or
talked them a little bit, but
Well, and they didn't seem to care what we use the space for. So I don't think they're going to care if we start mining this area. We'll just have to let them know that we're going to be sharing the cave. And, not to pick fights. So probably should, at least for the first group that we bring over, we should come back with them to introduce and make sure that they don't, start any trouble.
the goblins are trouble.
They
Yeah.
are. So we're probably going to have to, at least, if we maybe assign Whip or one of the other Booyogs, probably would help keep them in line.
And that definitely sounds like a later thing. We still got to figure out
Yeah.
what the heck's going on in here.
So, okay. Two things stick out to me. Either whatever it was trying to drive us away from where it is and take me maybe to the entrance of the cave, or it wanted to draw us in like a
Did
spider.
you understand any of the words it said to you?
I just heard whispers, and then the moment just stretched on and on, but there wasn't anything coherent.
What if you
It was
used your
loud.
whatever made you hear it in the first place? What if you did that again?
I
And
don't know
then-
if we should do that. Unless we're getting her tied up
We'll
or
just
something.
all
Like put a leash
follow
on
her.
her.
Yeah,
I
we'll
mean,
follow
I
her.
do have a rope. But
Ugh.
I feel like maybe instead of potentially falling underneath the thrall of this thing again, we just continue to explore. I mean, we need to explore the cave anyway. And if we don't find anything of note,
We'll
then
use
we
it
could
as the
always
last
come back.
option.
Exactly.
We
'Cause I
don't
don't
know what it'll
know-
do.
Yeah, I mean, I've been stuck in the Feywild once, and there are plenty of things there that once they get a hold of your mind, they don't like letting go. I'd rather not get trapped with that in my head. And I just shudder, like, oh, don't want to go back to that. But I will if it's our only chance of figuring out where it is, if we can't find it any other way. So maybe let's continue going kind of north, like where it was taking us away from to start. Because it seems to me that if something is going to make me feel a sense of dread, then maybe it would want us to. Well, here, wait, I have an idea.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I-
have no idea.
Actually
I-
heard words, actual words.
What did it say to you?
I don't want to repeat it.
Fair
What's
enough.
MTX?
Microtransaction.
Mhm.
Transmogs.
Oh,
Yeah.
Glams.
Is there chat? I've got a mining helmet on with a little lantern, maybe a candle something on it, right? And I've got a pickaxe, and there's already ore on the ground that used to be ore, and I'm just picking at it like I know what I'm doing and just making noises.
But
Trying
I
to peek over
really
here, like,
don't want to cover what it actually said because I don't want to.
it sounds like it was traumatizing.
Wouldn't exactly
either
say
way-
traumatizing, but it makes you have to rethink things.
Well, it sounds
Again.
like the whispers are not really up to any good. So, unless you feel it would help guide us in some way, or
No,
it's something
it's
you feel
not
we
going
should
to assist
protect
in finding
ourselves
this
against,
thing.
then we could probably get by without knowing exactly what it said to you. Unless we have somebody else who experiences it and hears words, then we can compare notes. I propose we continue going north. Does that sound good with everyone?
I mean, do we need to put a leash on you just in case?
I mean, can't hurt. I'll pull a rope out of my pack and tie it around my waist a couple times and
How about
Laura
hand the
will
end to Kaito.
happily hold
Instead of
us.
putting a leash
yeah?
on her right away, why don't you just let her sit in the saddle so I can keep a closer eye on her?
And I'm gonna hand you the rope.
Unless you're
and
into
then I'll climb
bondage.
up-
I don't want to shame
I
you.
mean,
any.
I don't see any reason why. I mean, if it caught me that unawares the first time, can't hurt to kind of keep a lead on me.
Well, if you go
so
to get
speak.
down off the saddle, I'm gonna know.
But where were
Yeah,
you
well,
headed, right? Wouldn't it make sense to kind of sneak that away? Because you weren't going north, right? You were headed down that corridor. Maybe we could figure out where you was
Yeah.
going. We'll
well,
see
but that's
what's
the
down there.
thing is, I wonder if it was trying to drive me away from where it was.
I first heard it going north, so it's hard to say.
Yeah. I mean, if the
I'm-
whole party would rather go south and explore to the west, because there were some areas we haven't explored there, we can. But I suggest we go further north and keep exploring what's up there.
I was thinking,
Because
didn't we have a crossroads? Like we was by the water, and it looked like it
Mhm.
split like maybe 2 or 3 ways.
Yep.
Right. So like never
Do you want to go back up that way?
like northwest. Like it's still north, but like just trying to follow because you were headed this way for a reason. If we go this way and then
Maybe.
head north, like pivot.
Let's do it. Sounds like a good plan. Good as any. Let's head out.
Also, how's this helmet
you-
look?
Fantastic.
Slash flex slash pose.
Very minory.
Do you have a lantern on your forehead?
Do I cubed?
There's
I'm
a little light up there,
Insanely jealous. If
but you're
so.
just not sure how to activate it.
All right.
Anybody know the light cantrip?
Ooh, no, can't help you. Sorry.
Oh, when you say that word, it illuminates.
Hey.
Hey, there we go.
Is there another one of
Tiny.
those?
I don't know. I didn't see but just the one when I was over there pretending to be a miner and I was bashing those rocks for fun.
Laura's gonna go look for one real quick. I want a light with a hat. I mean, a hat with a light. What'd you roll for it? Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
And can I give myself guidance?
You sure could.
Oh, it wouldn't matter. I didn't see my roll. Okay, never mind. She's just disappointed. My ears probably wouldn't fit anyway. Wait, who was that? Oh,
All right, so you're heading.
We're
Back.
gonna keep heading back this way. Like I think this connects to. Yep, this looks like it connects to where we started. So you want to go north and west there, Kit? We gotta go this way.
They're traversing the
Sound,
cave.
Kaido?
Oh, sounds good. Going north, right?
Well, follow the group. We're gonna go west and back to that
Where's Price?
the room
Ice is
there
dead.
with
Where's
you.
Flora?
Yep, there's.
I ran ahead.
Yeah,
Hold
where
that.
is Flora?
And that is the wrong direction.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Game pause. Flora, what did you do?
No,
We've
just
already
kidding.
been
This is
through
the last
here.
we
You've been through
ever
there.
saw Flora.
There was a pathway north this way too.
There
Yeah,
was. But you split
That's
the
right.
group. You went way too far, too fast.
Oh, my apologies.
that's the last we ever
I'll
saw
come back.
Flora.
Ba-doop, boop, boop.
Keeping in mind, some people only have 30 feet of vision. And with the light,
I'm just gonna
Okay.
wander a little bit so they can see the light ahead, and I'm just singing like "This Little Light of Mine," and I'm clapping because I'm so fucking excited to have this helmet, and I'm gonna let it shine.
also give me a sec to get you a proper light source for that helmet.
And I'm gonna grab my
Is it
torch
brighter than
as
the
we pass
torch?
back by here.
Laura's definitely trying to think of ways to get that away from you at some point.
Damn, what
Why
a
don't you just
thief.
ask for it?
She's not even the rogue.
Actually, that.
The bunny gods want me to have it.
Is that
I'm
what you're
sorry,
saying?
They came to me in a dream and said, "You must have Kit's helmet."
30-30. Okay. It was 30-30. So this would
On a
be
20 insight, do I get the impression that Flora wants this helmet?
Hang on, let me counter roll.
Yeah.
What would that be?
PvP.
Stealth?
deception.
Deception. Yep, you probably do.
I'm gonna, I could see well enough in the dark. I can't see everything, and I got torches anyway. Do you want this hat?
You're giving me your hat? Your new hat?
Yeah, I was just goofing around with it. I got like 3 pickaxes too, if you want one of those.
Hell yeah. I mean, heck, whatever. Heck yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I want to wear that hat, but it's going to smush her ears. I don't know if she's going to like it.
So it's gonna
I'll
no, it'll
try.
look cute. It'll fold your ears down. Like,
Yeah, I'll try it on for a little bit, but maybe we can all share at some point.
all right.
How
I'll
many
give her the
pickaxes did
helmet.
you get?
I don't, DM, you said a couple, like a few.
Give me a sec. I'm having to move light sources.
Yeah.
Because
Sorry.
you remember how you vaporized my sign?
Yeah.
Huh?
Sign's gone now.
So he no
I got
longer has a
nothing.
light radius.
What if I engraved a pickaxe?
Oh, that's a
Oh.
good idea. All right, so
There you go.
well, I gotta
Okay.
wait on the DM see how many pickaxes we got because
I don't know what you're talking about.
You can
You're speaking
Roll
in
me.
code,
give Bryce
youngster.
the
Roll me a
pickaxe you were going
D10.
to give me.
What?
A D10. That's how many pickaxes you get.
10.
Oh.
So many pickaxes. Pickaxes for everybody.
Where are you fitting all those?
You know,
You
there's
get
so
a-
many pickaxes
you get a
sticking out of my
pickaxe.
backpack.
You
I can't
get
even
a
walk.
pickaxe.
Hey, I tell you what, we should maybe go give those fellas that we met before. We should give them some pickaxes. We got plenty.
I don't think they're
They don't look like
interested in
miners
mining,
to
but
me.
Well, what are we gonna do with all these?
well, we'll give them
Well,
to the
I'm
goblins.
gonna name mine and use it when we find that ore.
We go to items.
I
Let's
mean, they
get
will
them
be useful to
pickaxes.
have.
I'm
When
gonna
we
give
do
one to
find the
everybody in the
ore.
party, and then Kaido can
Awesome.
collect the rest. So if there's
Oh, wow,
5 of us,
thanks.
then Kaido
Perfect,
gets
thank you.
6. And he gets-
You mean I get 5 if there's. Wait. Yeah, I
'cause
only get
if there's-
5.
Do you? Are there 6 of us?
Yeah, I'm number 6.
4, 5, 6. Okay.
How do I
Wait,
add
are there
5
7
pickaxes
players?
to my
How many
freaking
players are there?
pocket? How many
6
what?
of us.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So we get 5 and you get 5. Yeah.
X.
No, you all get 1 and I get 5, and I don't know how to even add them to my inventory.
We get 5 divided by 5. And you
How
get
much
5.
do they weigh?
How to
Hmm,
add
weird.
things.
That's
If you
what I
go to
did.
your little backpack symbol on your character sheet, down at the very bottom,
10
there's a
pounds.
plus sign.
Ah. Cool.
But how much do
That's
they weigh, do
cool.
you think?
10 pounds.
Oh, that
I
is
just
a lot.
type in the thing and then, but it might not be. I just type in whatever space 5e and whatever that pulls up, I just assume.
Wait, they're 10 pounds each?
I think so. So it's only 50 pounds worth of pickaxe. It's a giant pickaxe. They're heavy.
Oh, I added a tool. Is that what you're not supposed to do that?
A miner's pick is 10 pounds.
Boom.
I'm carrying 50 fucking pounds. Thanks, Kit.
We need these.
I'm not arguing, but still, thanks, Kit.
You're welcome.
So I can get you all picks.
I
already
put
added
one in
mine.
my backpack, but what if you want to replace it with something more?
Yeah, I
don't
labeled
know,
it as
official.
pickaxe under tools,
Same.
and I put them at 50 pounds because I have 5 of them. Oh, I have 1 at 5 pounds. Can I edit this?
I'm gonna do
Edit.
something a little different. I'm gonna hit the triple
There.
dots at
10
the top of the
pounds.
character sheet where it says
Yeah, you
other
can import.
options.
Oh, I
Equipment.
added
have
it.
five.
And then I'm gonna
Oh,
type pick and then
There
add
we
a
go.
miner's pick to it.
I didn't know we could do that.
Ah. If that doesn't work, what I did,
Under
someone can
items?
fix it. That's what I'm done.
Yeah, so you
Oh,
click
there
it
it
and do equipment shop. And then
Oh, there
just
it is.
type it in. I just typed in pick.
Oh, they have a slightly different UI then.
That was a weird squishy sound. What was that?
All right,
Don't
I
worry
got
about
mine.
it. I'm eating a cookie.
I
It
also
sounded more like a liquidy slurp. It's like, I don't know what it was.
I was drinking soda. Maybe that was me. Sorry.
It was just a quick, like a gulping, quick, liquidy swallow. It was so weird.
Sorry, it was probably me drinking soda.
It's okay. You don't have to be sorry. I was just like, what was that?
Yeah,
Oh my god,
I
I'm
think
so
it's weirder that you
sorry.
called somebody out. How about that?
I'm sorry. I called you out. I was just like, what is that? I'm sorry.
Oh, nice.
We're all terrible people now. Thanks, Kit.
I'm not eating a cookie. Okay.
Cookie. I ate a couple of my
Meaning-
Rolos.
Triscuits and cheese.
I had some
Let me
Rolos.
check my journal notes. Okay. Where's there? Oh, they didn't check that section. Oh. Yeah, but that was consumed, so that was already eaten. Okay, so moving forward then.
I guess. Then I got 50 fucking pounds of pickaxes.
Why don't you just complain? This is your
Right.
job.
CJ, I need you to draw Flora in a miner's hat, please. With her floppy ears.
Amazing.
I was
Oh,
gonna
wait, where are we
say
going? I thought we were going north.
I was gonna say
This is north.
I almost imagine like Flora like wanting to cut some holes in the helmet so your ears could stick out the top.
No, it's cuter if they fold down, like they flop down like hair, right? And it's just like, I don't know, almost like bangs.
Bangs.
But like to the side, like to frame your face.
Mm-hmm.
Like where braids would be or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be dwarves. So I rolled a 12 for perception. Do I see or hear anything? Like in this area going forward?
And on a 12, nope. Yeah, and you are where you are when you were looking around?
Yep.
Journal note check. Darn.
Come up to this intersection and roll perception.
Go for it.
Can I
22.
stealthily try to follow.
You see just at this intersection here with your 22. You even see Kit hiding.
I'm
Like,
just
what are you
tiptoeing.
doing? Are you gonna take this hat away from me?
But,
I'm trying not to let the potential monsters hear me.
Oh
So-
yeah.
Directly north of you, you were, through looking at the walls and stuff, it kind of looks like there's some, almost like, oh yeah, because you have the light source and everything. Let's see, it goes out that far. Okay, you can see like little glitters of maybe like reflective material, something shiny that lines the walls, almost like a vein of sorts.
Guys, I think there's ore up here.
Oh. Would it be visible?
I've never seen ore
No?
before in my life, so I'm really not 100% sure. But
I'll even draw it out for
It's
him.
shiny, right?
Freehand.
Yeah.
I want to be shiny.
I'm gonna give it like a shiny sheen. Let's go
this
with
is
like
dead end down here.
white. Okay,
Yeah, what
configure.
do we see down here?
Many veins. Lots and lots of shiny bits in these walls. And you could definitely get the feeling that this goes pretty deep.
Ooh, we're rich.
Wonderful. Well, that's good. I'll make a note on our map that we found it.
At
We
least
found
part
the
of it.
earth fault. Well, that we found at least one ore vein so far.
Hey guys, I'm gonna shout to them. I think there's some lava over this way.
Oh, I didn't even see you move
Uh-oh.
over here. Please hold. So who's the first one in this room? Very important question.
It
Choose
was-
wisely.
Right.
I definitely snuck in and then did a circle and then went backwards again.
I was hugging
All right. So if you were first, let's just do that for visual representation here. So Kit, I need you,
Mhm.
my good sir,
Yippers.
to roll me a wisdom saving throw first and foremost as you step
He
into
did
this
have the-
hallway.
My favorite.
He did have a stealth of 19.
Hmm?
17.
Okay. You could swear that you hear whispers. And let's see, this is Kit. Your family's forgotten you. You
I'm just-
were never good enough. You were a failure then and a failure now. You have
gonna-
no hope.
Okay. I'm gonna answer out loud as it's whispering to me and be like, "What are you talking about? I talk to my mom and dad every week. They show me nothing but support. They're so proud of me for getting this new job. What failure? I graduated."
Fucking love Kit.
Talking to myself in front of all. I got the letters in my backpack to prove it.
And
That's
the
all.
DM's like, shit.
Oh no, that's all.
I had a 17 though. I thought that was pretty
Yeah.
withstanding, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Not gonna succumb.
You can give me an insight.
Ooh. Yeah. Retaliation. If I crit, do I get to whisper to it about its insecurities?
Sure. Just remember what I said to Kalia. So So yeah, you're not really able to discern
Yeah.
much. You're too busy kind of being on the defensive a little bit. Like, what are you talking about? My mama loves me. She made me apple
Right.
pie every day. I pass my classes.
Yeah, I
Barely?
have a great relationship with my parents, and we write to each other every week. Like, they've never been prouder. They must have me mistaken for somebody else. I'll even look back at Bald, like maybe they meant to target him, and I accidentally got some of his. And so I'll ask him, I'll be like, Bald, do you ever feel like your parents are ashamed of you and you're some kind of failure?
I didn't know my parents.
I don't
So
think this is
maybe.
applicable for you then. I don't
Yeah.
know who they're talking to, but it wasn't me.
Talking to somebody?
Yeah, just this weird, creepy voice in my head.
Ooh, that's the same one. Holly was hearing. Ido was here.
You know what we could do instead of just rushing headlong into danger? And I'm going to bend down and pick up a rock and just throw it over here. And then just see if anything happens.
So foregoing your stealth roll.
Yeah. Stealth is out the window. Well, he started whispering to me, so.
Okay.
I'll hear you talking to yourself and come on over there. Be like, did you hear whispers too?
Where's everybody?
She comes out of nowhere.
Also, where's
Uh,
Kaito? I don't even see.
Totally
Oh,
paying
there you are.
attention. I'm not doing art. You can't prove nothing.
All right.
It's not a rabbit.
So you go to throw a stone down the hall,
Well,
down
laugh,
the
but that
cave
was
here.
serious.
Where the light is coming from, right here.
Yep.
That's okay.
And you throw a stone, and at that point, you were very sure. Like as soon as you picked it up and threw it, and it hit the ground, and like clanked and rolled a little bit. Whispers, this time audible to everybody in this area. They get louder, and it starts with one, and then becomes many, and then becomes legion.
Define this area. I missed it.
Basically, where all of us are, or
Yeah.
Except for you.
mostly- okay.
Okay. I'm like a step behind Price, okay? Just making sure.
Like, here, I'll ping it on the map. You see the little circle?
I can see a purple circle, but it's in
Yeah,
a black
that's it.
void to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
line of
it's
sight.
darkness.
Yeah.
That way you
And-
know about where it's at.
Pretty much right in front of you, Kit, you could definitely see something in the ground. It's like a weird, like little dark speck. like maybe the size of a pebble. What do you do about
How
that?
far? How far? Show me. Ping it.
Right in front, like literally right in front of you.
Ah,
Touch it.
guess I touch it with my finger. Yeah.
Knew it. He's gonna touch it.
I'm just gonna squat down and just poke it.
The second you poke it, the little darkness expands very rapidly. Like, oh god. And out from it appears a series of very interesting tentacles.
And now we're going to have to roll initiative,
Oh.
aren't we?
But that's where we're gonna
No.
wrap up the session, as these things are gonna try and murder the hell out of you.
Uh-oh.
And at this point, it's not just whispers; it's voices. It went from Legion and whispers to full blown talking, and echo, and it even echoes through the chamber to the point where even people not in the room can hear it. And it's just almost like in some weird language, some weird intent. But you can give me a quick little insight just to determine something. Yeah, with the 20,
Ooh.
it is with malicious intent. It is gonna try and murder you. It's gonna try and eat your soul. Like, it's even some of the voices you home in on, they're just like, you think it's just idle conversations. No, it is nothing but dread. It is nothing but terror. It is nothing but pain and suffering in every word that is spoken from every voice. It is like an entire metropolis of people have died, and in their dying breaths, it was the doubt and the pain that they felt, and it is manifesting itself right in front of you, very tangibly, in the form of these tendrils.
I'm gonna call back for the people who aren't in this room, like, witnessing this. Oh, hey everybody, we got some giant gothic tentacles from the
Gothic
shadows
tentacles?
or space or something, and they're about to murder everybody. And then I draw the rapier.
He's
Yeah,
like, how do you mean by gothic tentacles?
they have hair that goes on one side. They flip it.
That's
Mhm.
emo. Emo tentacles.
They're probably emo, yeah.
Sometimes both.
True.
It's a fine line.
So now
True.
we vote for the inspiration.
Emos typically have less makeup,
Hot topic
Mm.
tentacles.
better hair.
Hush pup.
They knit sweaters.
So
Well,
inspiration vote.
I have to vote for Kaido for grabbing me and keeping me from walking into
Yeah.
who knows where, and like keeping his shit together for when he heard the whispers. So that's my thought.
All right, that's one for Kaido.
I'm gonna vote for Kaido because his owner drew me a really fun carrot.
I didn't even get
Kaido
to see the
did keep
carrot. Hold on.
us-
Artsy Stoofs.
Did wander off, but kept us on track.
Mhm.
No, I didn't intentionally wander off. I didn't think I went that far, to be honest. I didn't go past the
I
water.
couldn't see you because my vision was obscured for some reason, and then I could
There
see
was
you.
like
So-
a
so
rock
yeah,
pillar
yeah.
between us, basically.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Yeah, you had
Well,
I
actually
didn't go
Personally-
far.
you had actually perfectly lined yourself up to not be seen by Vault. Like, there was one or
And
two squares
personally-
that you could have been, and that was the one. That was like the one you picked.
I
I
didn't
can't
intentionally take
confirm-
off.
Well, I couldn't see because
But-
my thing was messed up. But
but also can confirm, like playing around in caves, it is so easy to go further than you mean. So you're just playing real life. That's all. True.
Yeah, I didn't intentionally go by Felicia and take off. It wasn't intentional.
All right, so we got what, 2 for Kaido, 3 for Kaido, 1,
At least.
2.
Somebody want to be a tiebreaker, or you want to vote for
Who's Kaido vote for?
someone else? Yeah.
Yeah.
does
Who
Kaido
does
vote for?
Kaido vote for?
Can you vote for yourself?
Information. No.
Oh.
Um. Who do I vote for? What stuck out to me the most this session? Other than the carrot, because I can't vote for the carrot.
Why can't you vote for the carrot? I was saying, Flora gets my vote.
I
There you
mean,
go. I want to
it
vote for Flora
came
because of the spectral.
from the brilliant
weapon.
That was my vote as
imagination.
well.
But it wasn't the fact that she summoned it. It was just, I could draw a carrot. And so I just drew the fucking carrot. That's not a topic that comes up very often with art. No one ever asks for a carrot. And I was like, I can
Sparkly
make
purple
a carrot. Right? And I give little magic sparkles. Yeah, sure, I'll vote for Flora. It's fine. I don't know. I'm just too in depth in this sketch I'm working on. I'm a terrible person.
Do you have an inspiration
two.
right now, or did you spend yours?
I spent mine last week.
Okay.
Because everyone was like, we should use these more. They're just piling up. So I used mine. And I don't have it.
I was
and I was
actually
like, I
very
could have used
proud.
that today to save my axe.
I was
My
very proud of
poor
my inspiration use. It felt because I used it for Kit, and Kit ended up killing that thing with it, and that made me really happy. So
I was proud of
I
your
don't know.
inspiration use too. I was like, yeah, you should just give it to me.
yeah, you should just give it to me.
All
No,
right,
it
so it
just
sounded like some
felt
votes got
after
switched
that-
around.
After that terrible sleep spell blunder, I was glad some roll went well.
All right, so what's our count now? Because it sounded like votes got switched up now.
3 Flora. 2
All right.
Kaido, I think. Is that right?
We had 3 for Kaido.
Okay, 3 and 3.
You don't
we
have your
can't thumb
inspiration. You
wrestle.
can have it.
No, it's
I'm
okay.
a-
I had one this game and you didn't, so you take it, please.
Are you sure? I don't
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, and you drew my carrot, so please take it.
Okay.
I'm gonna create a token for my carrot now.
I could
Alright.
also create a token for the carrot.
Yeah, then you
Yeah.
can drop it on whenever you're using it
Yeah. That'd be great.
and use the actual like little carrot art.
So cute. Next week I'm probably going to be late. I don't know the time frame at this point, but I'll tune in ASAP on the car ride home, which is like 40 minutes.
When did you leave?
All right. So, with that, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for hanging out. We're wrapping up. We're wrapping up the session here. So, yeah. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of it. A part of the Dungeons and Dragons. Burp. Sorry, I belched. Okay, sorry. So we do this every Wednesday, 5:30 Pacific, sometimes 5:40. Honestly, just being real about that. So feel free to tune in if you wish. I also upload this to YouTube. So if you can't catch the stream or the VOD, which are only up for like a couple weeks, then check out the YouTube. It's all archived. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Yeah, my brain just turned to mush. So yeah, appreciate you being here. Appreciate you for hanging out. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back at it tomorrow at 6 Pacific. Back to games. I only run 2 games a week. Ooh, burp. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful morning or evening, whatever it is for you. And I look forward to seeing you, if not for gaming, then for D&D. By all means. I also have another game that I run on Tuesdays at 7:30 Pacific, So with that, I hope to see you again soon. But for now, we must bid farewell. So until next time, farewell, adventurers. Farewell.